We're only quarter of an hour late. I mean, that's about average for us, isn't it?
We were getting better.
We were getting better, but it doesn't.
Who
It
needs
doesn't
that?
last.
Wouldn't be us.
Oh, it's been a day, hasn't it? I don't.
Oh yes.
We haven't. I haven't even asked people how they are tonight because I've literally just got on. Hey CJ, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. We're playing
Hope Gear as well as
Satisfactory
well.
again.
Hello, Gear.
Vimus is
back.
with us. We are all streaming the same thing, hopefully. And Ari's in chat as well. We don't have any gerbil tonight. He did message before we came on to say he's a bit tired and he's going to take a break for the night, which good on
He
him.
didn't say stuffing his cheeks, did he?
Probably. It's yeah, that's a thing that needs to happen.
No voice. Hold on a second.
People. Oh, have you not switched your thing over?
I neglected to check it. I speak louder, you can hear me, but right now, that's better.
But
Right.
is it really better?
Well,
Yeah,
I
is
don't
it
know. They
better?
can hear
Well,
us
hold on a
now. I'm
second.
not sure that's better at all.
Is that better, Gear? Thank you for pointing it out. By the way, I much appreciated. I forgot for once to actually check that. Voice. Yes, we're back. But no hole. Hold on a second. Did you not get that?
Yes, but he couldn't hear it.
Because of me.
Yeah,
No
was it a
hole.
full
It was a
hole?
small
But
hole.
yeah. Anyway,
was a short
hello
hole.
everybody, because we should have said that, and you couldn't hear us.
I have to say, as Gear kind of alluded to before the stream started, a new Vim torch his computer.
Now you've gone completely. You all right?
Very quiet.
Yeah.
Nope.
The stream that could never start.
Oh, I'm not building computers anymore.
Are you not? Is that because
It's either an autosave, which I highly
I
doubt,
think he's dead.
or a dead
Everything's stopped moving on his thing. We're gonna get we're kicked out.
You get kicked.
Oh wow. It is one of those nights tonight.
Stream. I'm very. Oh,
Hello.
fuck's sake!
Okay.
Am I back? Can you hear me?
You're here,
voice
yeah.
is back.
Yeah, I since last Thursday, I've been having Virgin DNS troubles,
Oh no.
and I've been
I've had
starting
those in the
routers
past and they're awful.
Yeah, because their system, when it's working, doesn't test. I have to restart the thing. Give me a minute. I will be back in a moment.
It's all of the internet gremlins. I bet he couldn't even hear it.
No, well, you never know. You should be able to hear it on my channel because I haven't. I have the same audio
Join
set up
Mr.
all
S,
the
he's
time.
alive.
So finally, says CJ. Yeah, was that the first hole you heard? Because the other hole kind of messed up, I guess. It's,
It didn't do well.
no.
I've been let loose with a screwdriver at work.
Have you? What have you been doing?
Yes. Well, we've finally, actually, properly getting rid of all of the old hardware that is in the office.
Ooh.
So, obviously, we've got some old laptops that need hard drives removing from. So I'll be doing
Right.
that tomorrow.
Okay.
But we were taking hard drives out of servers earlier this afternoon. We have
Right.
24 hard drives across 5 servers. It found some huge 9 gigabyte discs.
Wow.
We found some 36.4 gigabyte discs as well. Which
Well, those are useful still.
it's
I mean,
not really
9.
the expected number.
No, not really. 9 gig's still useful, I guess.
You probably wouldn't find anywhere in modern server technology to fit these hard disks, though.
Are they that old?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day about, you know, where we're going with this stuff and thinking we need better SSDs now. That's the next big step forward, is get everything onto SSD, even if it's just like your normal files. But
Yeah.
it'll be away a
is
bit.
the,
But
fast write, isn't it?
yeah. When you can get 20 terabytes worth of SSDs, then, you know.
I think our server is now SSD.
It might be, but they're
Or
very
server.
expensive to do. So
Yeah, I think it was a lot of money. Probably 600, 800 pounds or more than that. Well, I don't normally see the invoices because it's the IT guys, but yeah, I get to take some hard drives out of some laptops tomorrow.
Well, that should be fun. Still no Vimus. No, he's dropped out of the chat.
He's very gone now.
He's very gone. Maybe this is the right time to sort of mention things that were happening over the weekend, perhaps. Because we've had a couple of things that were mentioned in pictures, videos, and music, which is possibly the wrong channel for it. I mentioned the Muppets. There's a new Muppets thing out, which I completely missed on Disney Plus, called Muppets Mayhem.
We're all Muppets.
It's really good fun, and it's worth watching if there's anyone out there who's got it. And Vimus mentioned that new thing, something Nell. Little Nell, maybe, which is on Disney Plus, and said that it was really good. So that's something to check out as well. And I watched the completely made up adventures of Dick Turpin over on Apple TV, and that was great fun. If you like that sort of humour, it's brilliant.
And then also, Sergeant Sully has been very busy.
Oh yes, he has, hasn't he?
I don't know which one he is.
He's on Omni-Man or something.
Omni-Man,
isn't it?
Oh,
from Invincible. I only glanced at them actually earlier because I've been quite busy. But yeah, I've got a new job. Is the wrong word, but I've got a new project.
Okay. Is it a photography or a digital art?
It's a digital art project for an client. But it's not a paid job at the moment. It might turn into one later down the line. So it's this guy I've known for a long time. So it's not like it's just some random. Yeah. Vim is still dead.
Client.
His name is Anne Client. Yes. Vim's still dead. We're waiting for him. We don't know. He's got to reboot his router, I think, which is what's taking the time.
But at least Satisfactory loads quite quickly on his machine.
Yeah, that's true. I can see him even on. He's come onto Discord. No, he's just popped up in the little thing. So hopefully it won't be too long. Did you know that Alias is also a name?
Sorry. Did I know what was a name?
Did you know that Alias is also a name? Well, I suppose it's the name of a show. So there's that. I thought it would be a stream that touches.
Painting.
Has he? Oh, I hadn't heard of this. He did mention about painting last week, briefly, but that's really
Reviewing
cool.
Pictures, Music and Videos channel.
Ah,
He posted a couple of pictures of some battle mechs.
ooh. So that's worth
They're
checking
all
out.
very grey at the moment.
Aliases for persons. Aliases, yes. He's still not here. The other thing I can see is that Expired Monitor's playing Fortnite.
Oh well.
Because those are the things that come up in Discord. So, oh, okay. So Alias is a misspelling from Elias. Okay, that's interesting because I didn't know that at all. That's quite a yeah. Because well, what's your name? My name's Alias. What's your other name? Then that'd be yeah. Pen names are interesting. The names that authors sometimes give to themselves.
Or just to write under a separate identity to kind of separate their books out. It's like if you are a fantasy writer and you wanted to write some romance novels.
Yes, I mean the famous one is Ian Banks and Ian M. Banks, and one of them is a sci-fi writer, or yeah, I suppose sci-fi writer, and the other one writes detective novels, crime fiction, and stuff. And yet, obviously, it's the same guy. I'd wait around for him to come back and do dumb things on Helldive as my friends scream at me to get in.
I've had a little look at Helldivers through the screen of the gerbil. It looks kind of fun.
It does kind of look fun. I think we get slaughtered if we had a go.
We would. Congratulations on destroying the automatons, if you were part of that at all.
Was that a Mech Warrior thing?
No, it's a Helldivers thing.
Oh, it's a Helldivers thing. Oh, so is that like an event? And they've done a big event?
Yes, there are lots of small and big events that happen. And on the most recent one, they've kind of destroyed the entire automaton threat. So there are no automatons to attack.
Oh, right. Okay.
There's only
Does
the
that mean
Terminators to the ones on the other side.
Okay, so there is still stuff to do.
Still stuff to do, yeah. In the end, they'll put all of the Terminids into their farms and there'll be absolutely nothing to kill.
Ah. Hello. How you doing?
Oh, if you'd heard me earlier, you'd been amused.
I think you had an idea about what might be going on behind the scenes.
Was the air blue?
The thing is, it's not that there's a problem that bugs me. It bugs me that I know getting the type of problem it is across to a support person at Virgin is going to sap the lifeblood out of me.
Because you've done this before many times.
Usually, for simple things, they're usually okay.
But it's...
I will not... This is not a simple thing. Persuade me to change my fucking... Excuse my French. My router. And then...
Yeah.
For not the same router, a different design completely will be very hard. Because they won't want to pay for it.
Yeah.
But ultimately, it's the router that's the fault. I think is part of the problem here.
Well, you're probably right, to be fair. You're probably right.
Well, I'll give you an example of the comedy. You'll like this. Yesterday, I was looking at the router because of this problem.
Mm-hmm.
And my router said, it literally listed almost every single wireless device in my house, saying it's out of range, it's on the edge of range, please bring it closer.
Right.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The router is in the middle of the house. The furthest any item is away from it is under 10 meters.
Oh, that is not good. That really isn't good.
It's so bad that the old router I had before, which was their version 2 something or other, was massively better by an order of magnitude for Wi-Fi. See,
this is what always worries me about Virgin. That I want to contact because I think I've still got the first Super Hub. Maybe the second. I can't remember.
I had a Super Hub 2A. or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is anymore because I go through a different router as well. And I'm terrified of changing it because I'm not entirely sure that what they're going to give you is going to be any better. Plus the fact that the ridiculous cost of Virgin, which is becoming ridiculous, I think.
They wanted me to change a few months ago. I've got my contract with them runs out soon.
What were they going to put you on?
It was more, whatever it was.
Yes, I mean mine's about £60 a month.
Mine's more than that.
But have you got other stuff with it? Because I've literally just got the broadband. Have you got the TV and things with it as well?
Yes, I have other things on it as well. I don't have a phone on it. No, I've got the phone, TV, and the thing because I have to where I live. There's no alternative.
Right.
BT doesn't really do this street I live in for some reason. But what I love about it is I know people who are in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Who are using a service in the UK called GigaClear, which is mostly Oxfordshire and round.
Uh-huh.
Who get 900 meg.
Yes.
For half the price you're paying at the moment.
Yeah, I know.
And we're in a city with vastly connected connections because it's oversubscribed.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should get going. It's just to stop.
We should start. I mean, we're streaming. We're live.
I know you are.
And all of your audience has come into my chat, but that was just two people.
As it should do. Hello, everybody in Mr. Stevens' chat, as you should. I am in game again. Ari, did you get the message?
Yes, I am building computers.
Mr. S has got to rejoin. There he is.
I have to rejoin. I am there, so I just have to press the right
I am here.
buttons. There we go. And join.
I appreciate that.
Something is happening.
There he is. Mix it up.
I was saying to everybody else, and you weren't here, but I've got a new job. Is the wrong word, but it's a little project that I'm working on with a friend. That might see me have some art in places where I wouldn't have had art before.
Well, you know, it's expensive to paint on your mural on your own bathroom wall.
Well, it's the sort of thing that I think, you know, in the long run that could lead to a job, and we're talking kind of future and where everything goes, as opposed
fingers
to
crossed.
Yeah, it's a fingers crossed thing. It's if they can get funding for something, then you know I can help them and I can do some good things for them. So
that's good news.
Yeah.
Gear says, well, time to see Vim torture roughly his PC and the internet. I am not happy at all with my internet connection, but there you go. We'll see how tonight goes. We did have this problem once on Friday as well, didn't we? At the start of the stream on Friday, it did the same thing.
Did it?
It stayed stable. It stayed
DSP
stable for 3 hours after. Say again.
Was that the same sort of stuff, the DSP
exactly
stuff? Right, okay.
DNS I can't control because they took when I changed router, they took that option away from me.
Oh, so you can't even put yourself onto like the Google DNS, yeah, the open DNS.
Yeah, that's the one reason to avoid. Yeah, exactly. There's a whole bunch of things they changed. They natted our internet connection, for example, which previously we were direct, which I didn't want, but they gave me it anyway because, of course, why wouldn't they? And yeah, the router doesn't allow DNS changes, and it doesn't allow certain IP. It doesn't allow you to muck about with the IP ranges either enough to be useful to people who aren't just plugging in 45 mobile phones.
Yes, of course.
Like most households seem to do.
But
anyway, not to worry.
Yeah. Right. Yes, back to what are we doing tonight? Well, we've got in progress. It says rubber and heavy oil residue. Now we haven't finished this yet. I can see.
No.
Although we're nearly finished with it, I would think we're more finished than not.
I think we've got to find. So this system won't work without a home for the liquid to go to.
Yes,
and also we don't have the outputs built and configured yet for the rubber, which is okay.
That is right.
We were building sides. I think you put power in. I think all the machines are programmed.
Well, everything's working because we've got rubber coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've got heavy oil residue in the pipes. So all of that stuff's done. It's just now processing the rubber once it's come out.
3, and there's 10 machines either side. Oh, this is the isn't this the one where I went, fuck it, we'll do 20 anyway?
Yes, that is right. Yes, this is a
because this is the sod it will consume all the rubber. Not the rubber, all the oil.
Satisfactory. That's what this is.
Yeah, yes. Satisfactory. The people will understand that completely. Now, if I go quickly to our, if I bring up the thing we're building, I've got so many windows open right now. I can't tab into it because I keep going straight past it. There we go. There is the thing that we is doing. Hello, Diggy Hole.
Thanks, CJ. Okay, that's the thing that we're doing. Which
Well, I look at that and
do you want to
think, yes,
do you
it
want to
should be.
move that middle line up so that it doesn't cross over stuff?
It can't. It has to cross over somewhere.
Oh, I see. I see what's going on. I thought there was
If I
that
do it
line
like
went
this,
all.
if I put water in the middle, then
I see. Yeah, I see what's going on.
But I'm looking at this going, that doesn't look right.
No, that doesn't have to cross over. Hang on, that's better. There you
Feel
go.
that?
Yeah, that's more like it.
That's nicer, isn't it? Okay, cool. So this is missing a section because obviously
Right.
this one doesn't have the oil at the beginning of it. It just has a. If I look at the inputs for this, I've got a quantity of polymer and a quantity of heavy oil. So and we switched off the crude oil part.
Right.
Allowed that to occur. So if I go back to this, this is the aftermath of what we've just built. So I think, if I'm right, if we click on a machine, we should be producing 20 lots of heavy oil residue. That makes no sense.
20 per minute for both
10.
is the.
Oh, we're doing 300 oil in for ours.
Are we?
Each side is producing, yes.
Each side is right. Okay.
Well, we need to double check because otherwise this is not going to work. So we've got
We've got
correct me
one.
if I'm wrong.
We've got one Mark II pipe coming down. Mark II's 600, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So the 600 is then going in. Yeah. So that's 300 per side.
There's 300 per side going in, and then as that gets processed, there's 10 machines. It's the exact quantity. Oh, this is not the fuck it zone, not yet. Oh, that's right. We wanted to use 300 oil, but actually the 600 coming in stuff it. I think is the thing. So we're gonna have.
I'm just going to go and check and see what we're actually doing, where we're actually getting the oil from, because I think we're getting it from 3 different machines, aren't we?
I think it's two 150s and a 300.
I think that's right.
Let me just go back to the
Yeah,
chat there.
there's just 2 150s, and the 300 should be down here. There.
Fingers crossed, yes. Now, that being the case, we're going to end up with how much rubber coming out? We haven't actually got the polymer resin yet. Where's that coming from?
I don't know.
Oh, we decided not to do that recipe in the end.
I
Was
can't.
there not a discussion about that?
There might have
using-
been. I actually can't remember what we.
Maybe it was
finalised.
different. This is the thing I've got to be careful with this calculation, because I've got so many different calculations running in this setup now. That's oil.
Yes,
product
it's
max.
very easy to get the wrong one.
That might be my offline world. That looks like my off. And now I'm looking at it. That must be my offline world. Has to be, surely. Because there's no. We don't have polymer resin here, do we? We're not using it.
No,
for
we
this.
haven't used that at all yet.
So now that's petroleum coke. We don't care about that. Was an old one. Oil oscillators. Are we doing oil oscillators?
No, I haven't heard that at all.
That's a new one. Oh god, that's a toy that I was playing with. Right, okay, let's ignore that one. That's,
Okay.
circuit boards. It's definitely not. I'm gonna start a new one. What? I thought we'd done all this.
I thought we did all this last week, didn't we? Didn't we?
I thought we did.
I thought we were working from this last week, so
Yeah, this is the whole bloody point. I thought. Are we dicking around enough to? Oh,
well,
my
we might have
goodness.
been dicking around a bit. I don't know.
Or is this the? This can't be the alternate one, surely.
That's the same.
Because
Oh no, it's not.
that's the one we just looked at a second. No, this is the one we looked at a second.
No,
ago.
that's not the one we looked at a second ago. Oh, it is the one.
Yeah,
Sorry, yes, it is.
it
Sorry,
I
yeah.
rearranged it, haven't I?
Yeah.
And this one's producing an equal amount of rubber and an equal amount of plastic,
Mm-hmm.
which is lovely. I like that. But,
So
we're
we
Oh
have
my
we
God.
have to have something that will consume this heavy oil residue, and I'm sure we had an output for it. I'm sure we had we can use that to do this with it.
I'm absolutely positive. I'm quite sure that a certain gentleman in chat may have pointed us in a particular direction. But so there's the recipe. All right. Okay. So there's where we're using the recipe that generates palm resin, heavy oil, no crude oil. We're doing heavy oil and rubber, aren't we?
We are doing
That's
heavy oil and rubber. That's right. Yeah.
So sorry, get rid of all these bloody adverts. Why put adverts covering over things? That's a stupid decision. Whoever made that, idiots. Sorry.
If you're using a Chromium browser, Shift Control I is your friend.
Shift. This is gonna make my machine explode.
Well, no. I mean, should bring up.
That doesn't work. Look at that. That gives me. That's useless.
Did you not? I don't know. I'm still 15 seconds behind. There you go. Yeah. Click on the. Oh, you should be able to highlight the adverts and then delete them from the interface.
Oh,
from
what?
The script.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So that is gives you access to a live version of the code behind the web page that you can play around with. So if you want to find out what someone's done CSS wise, or where a picture is, or that's how you do it. Yeah.
Lovely. Right. Okay.
Webdesignsecrets.com. No.
Yes, exactly. Rubber comes here. So that's right. This one here makes. This one's for making rubber and fuel, but we were going to use the reverse. Okay, Hans.
But we're not using
rubber heavy oil residue for this.
Yes.
Yeah, we've used this recipe here.
Yes.
Resin heavy oil for the other rubber factory.
That's right. We did. Yes.
But this one, we're going to. Somebody told us to do this, so I'm going to go back to the tool. I hate the fact that I haven't done this in advance. It's so annoying. Because we're trying to make Katerian computers. That's the whole point of this.
Yeah, we are.
We're putting in. There's an unnamed factory. Don't care what it's called right now. We're putting in 600 crude oil, and we're just using the standard rubber recipe. So let's double check it's in there. Rubber recipe is R for rubber. Come on, where are you? Rubber. Yeah, there we go. That's standard rubber recipe. We want to make. Apparently, we're going to be making computers. This would be fun. Like that. I don't care how many a minute. Now that says can't do it. Well, that's not a surprise, really, is it? We've got to plumb in all the bloody alternate recipes that we've worked out over the time. So if I go down here and find Arium computers like that, tick that box. Does that change anything? Oh, yes, it did. Look at that. Immediately, things have turned up. But we've done a lot of this already. So we've done the circuit boards. And I think what are we outputting? Is it 170 circuit boards a minute? I think I put in before.
I
think it was.
Think that might be right. That could be right.
So if I put it, that's the total number. That's what we've got available. We might not need all of it, but we'll put that in like that, and then I can go back to the visualization, and that gets rid of part of that build. And that is immediately reducing the amount of crude oil we need. That's probably about right. Because it's outputting fuel as a byproduct. Okay, but we've got lots of other recipes that can do stuff. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Can we have a look at the? Can you look at the recipes and tell me which ones we've got for the following items?
Right.
Rubber. Actually, no. Ignore rubber. So go plastic. Sorry.
Because we've got rubber already. Okay, so we have got standard recipe, which is the crude oil. Or we have got the water and polymer resin recipe. And that's it.
So the list. Okay, that's fine. It's not a problem. I'm looking down the list because it doesn't tell us in the game what it's actually called, which is deeply annoying. Water plus polymer. So I'm looking for plastic out. I can't see it there. Search for plastic. It's none of those. Let's put in water. No, okay, not water. If by putting resin? No. Oh, for God's sake. Really? I could just tick them all, but that's going to break everything. Hang on a second. Can you not see this? I'm
When has
being a dumbass.
breaking everything stopped us before?
Well, that's true. Unless it's on the other side. I mean, it might be stupid, but maybe it's just the fact that there's plastic is standard. Okay, so that's the 2 plastic recipes. We have them already engaged. Lovely. We go back to the... What else do we need to make this magician of a thing? Do we have iron ingots to screws? So if you look up screw construction. In fact, no, look up computer... No, we've got computer construction already.
Yes, we can turn iron ingots straight into screws.
Brilliant. Iron ingots into screws is cast screws. There they are. Brilliant.
It just reminds me of all of those maths classes that I had when I was a kid, and somebody would say, "No, iron ingots into screws won't go."
They won't. They will never manage it. We've also built ourselves a copper.
Hello, you there?
So how are we getting cables? So what cable factory things have we got? What recipes for cable do we have?
Cable. We just have the one recipe. It's just wire into cable at the moment, and we've got that going over by the hub.
There. How about alternate wire?
Ooh. We don't have it.
No, we just have standard wire. Yes.
I think
No,
so.
we could. You can turn Caterium ingot into wire.
Oh, hang on. We've
Okay.
got... Yeah, no,
Turn
sorry.
iron ingots into wire.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, that's right. Sorry. I was
Any
looking at the
others?
wrong thing. That's it.
Copper ingots into wire.
Okay, right. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Right. Okay. Oh, let me zoom in a bit more here. This is looking interesting. Okay, so that's cast screw. So iron comes in. We're going to take some iron. We're going to smelt it. We're going to turn it into screws. We're going to use it to make wire as well, alternate wire. So that tidies that up nicely. We're only going to use 100 of our circuit boards. I don't quite understand how it's so few. Is that because I've got it set to a limit? Aha! Right, we're going to maximize the computers now. That's better. Oh, suddenly it's suddenly got very complicated. And this is where that's what I wanted to see. This is where it got silly. Now I understand what's going on here. So, if I just sort of rearrange it in a way that can be read. So we've got here, what we've built is we were meant to... That's right. 16.2 refineries said we needed.
Right.
What percentage of overclock have we got on these factories right now?
On these ones behind us, on the factories,
Yes.
we haven't got any overclock on them at all.
Have we got any underclock?
Don't think so.
all
No,
standard
they're all the
speeds?
standard speeds.
Right. So the one thing... That's right. The one thing we need to do then is underclock them. Because we only need 16.2 refineries to do the job that we planned to do. We built 20 and went, fuck it. Oh, that's where the fuck it comes from. But I think, am I right in saying, there's plastic in here as well. So 16.2 plus 3.8 is...
Well, that's 20.
Job done. So, we need
It's
to
almost
somehow...
like it was planned.
What we need, yeah, exactly. What we need to do then is program... let's have a think now. We need to underclock. I want to overclock. No, I don't want to overclock.
You need to underclock 1 to 0.8, and you need to overclock 1 to 1.2.
Yes. So essentially speaking, we need 16 of these factories running rubber, and 4 of these factories running plastic.
Right, which
Then we'll be able
kind of was set up, and we just didn't do that, did we?
We didn't do the percentage bit.
We didn't do the percentage bit.
So that's good. I'm just going to quickly check through here. Is there any more? We're going to need some more copper sheets.
Milestone reached.
Ooh.
Turbo motors can now be constructed in order to build the latest
Turbo
piece of
motors.
improved factory buildings, such as the Miner Mark III. A new project part enables progress to the next phase.
Nice. Can somebody give me how many recipes we've got for copper sheets?
Ooh. Copper
Two.
sheets, we've got 2.
And I steam them. Sorry.
Yes,
Steam
steamed
them,
copper.
yes.
Iron them.
It's water or just single copper, or double copper rather, to get one sheet.
So it's not the normal recipe plus the steamed one, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Right, if I go back down here, so that's a beautiful thing. We're a bit short. So what it's done is,
Speak for yourself.
well, all right, we're not all that short. Caterium, quickwire. We've got lots of quickwire already being made, haven't we? We're making vast
we're
amounts of
binning
quickwire.
quickwire.
So it says we need. I mean, how much can I say we've got? Was it 1900 quickwire or something daft like that?
Yeah.
I think. So you put the quickwire input in here because it's changed it again. If I put in just 2000, I think it's a lot more than that. In fact. There we go. So the quickwire goes in. So if I put, so we've got circuit boards and quickwire inputs to make these things. We've then got, if I rearrange this slightly, there we go. So we're going to make some more copper sheets. It implies we need more copper sheets. I'm a bit disappointed by that.
I thought
because we're going to make more circuit boards. I don't want more circuit boards. We've got a hard limit.
I thought we had a system where we didn't need the copper sheets to do the circuit boards. Not the circuit boards, but we didn't need the sheets to do the thing. How many computers are we getting at the end of this? Because I think last week we were stuck with either 100 and something or 200 and something.
So, right. So circuit boards, we are currently maximally making 170.
Okay.
I don't want to have to make any more if I can avoid it.
Yeah.
Because that just is annoying, isn't it?
Yes, of course.
So at the moment we're making 27 computers.
Yeah.
So, but I've given it enough extra resources to think that it can make more circuit boards. So if I get rid of that, how do I tell it to not do that? So I either
you've got to remove the resources, presumably.
Yeah.
God, it's hot in here. You know, it's got to that time of the year when it's not hot yet, but it's hot enough for this room to retain all of the heat that goes into it.
Ah, right. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so what we're going to do, because I don't want to make any more of the copper sheets. So if I switch off the copper sheet recipe, it should stop it trying to make copper sheets. So
yes.
Standard copper sheet recipe.
Yes, fair enough.
Although I might have to switch off all of the sheets. In fact, I might have to switch all of them off. Yeah, so if I switch off copper sheets there, I go back to production, does it still make them? The answer is yes, it does. Because I switched off the wrong recipe, which is fine. And I switched off the nice ones we put in a second ago, which is what are they called? Steamed.
Steamed copper sheets.
Steamed
copper sheets.
Steamed ones. Wow. Okay. And suddenly it's massively simple.
That's a lot simpler than it was. And we're getting 24 computers a minute.
Not far short. And we don't need...
That sounds more like what we were talking about last week, I think.
So I think, yes. So what's going to happen here is that if we take that as a given...
Yeah.
But we're still going to process all of the oil. So rather than it being 437 in, we're still going to put 600 in.
Yeah.
But we're going to use... We'll have some spare, let's say.
Right.
But we're only going to make rubber. Well, that works, doesn't it? Because we can just have excess.
Yes.
So all we need to do now is make, for the minute, a residual fuel factory that can... Do we need power? I think we probably need power by now, don't we? Surely.
Let's have
Are we at that point?
I'm trying to find a power pole,
Milestone
sorry.
exchange concluded.
Here we
Fix-it
go.
freighter re-entry complete.
Right, so at the moment, our production is 8,000.
Yes.
250 basically.
Okay.
Our current consumption
Yes.
is between 4 and 5, leading to the sort
Okay.
of 450.
Yes.
Our maximum consumption
Okay.
is nearly
Go on.
12,000.
The answer is we're
We
going
need
to
a-
make some
we need a bit more-
fuel-consuming stuff.
Power.
So essentially, we're going to burn all this heavy oil residue. We're going to convert it all into residual fuel,
Yeah.
and then do stuff. But what am I going to? Can I have a Ari?
Hello.
Didn't we get, or didn't
Hello.
I suggest we get the packaged fuel recipe at some point as an alternate one? Did we do that?
Have we found it yet?
I think we did, and I kind of insisted we have it, even though weren't going to use it immediately. But I can't remember if we.
Packaged fuel.
Oh, packaged fuel
yes.
we've got, yeah.
So
What
you
one?
want to put packaged water and some heavy oil
And
residue into it to make packaged fuel.
If I tick that box and go back to the factory, does it change things? I think it might. The answer is it hasn't. It's actually got rid of the fuel component completely. Because I'm wondering if what might happen is it might be quite good to do that, but that would require plastic production, which we could steal from somewhere else, I suppose. Or we could just use it from this, because we have excess oil. So if I want to say I'm going to make some packaged fuel as well, this is I don't know if I'll need this, so this is a bit of a long shot. If I put in maximize that too, oh god, suddenly got complicated again. Not a problem. Not a problem.
It's bound to get
So-
complicated again.
So the crude oil is still making the same amount of rubber. It's got the same byproduct of heavy oil residue, which is great. But it's using a proportion of that, plus some plastic, a tiny bit of plastic, to make canisters, which will package up water, and will make 24 packaged fuel a minute. Interesting. But we want to use all that heavy oil residue. So in other words, what it's saying is we don't really have enough, whatever it is that's required here.
Just a thought. Do we need
Yeah,
to
it's gone.
package the fuel up? Could
I was
we
going to
just
do it because
use
it's more
it?
efficient,
Right.
but screw it. Let's not bother. Right now. I thought it was worth looking at.
Well, it is worth
off
looking
again.
at, I think. But if we just use the fuel
Let's
as
just not-
opposed
yes,
to
Yeah, I'll switch off that recipe. It will go back to using the fuel. Thank you for that, though, Harry. I did need to know. Diluted packaged fuel switched off. Go back to production. What we should see, there we are. Quick wire and circuit boards going in. Crude oil going into rubber, which is what we're making right now. We're going to make a lot of heavy oil residue, and then we're going to make some fuel out of it as a side product of this whole thing. Our limit is the circuit boards. We'd have to really crank up circuit board production in order to use all that crude oil just for that. But we're going to get a happy like happy little trees. We're going to get happy little power stations instead, which sounds good. Right, so we need to build a residual fuel refinery building of some form to consume however much heavy oil residue we've got. So let's have a quick look at that. Go back to there. There we go. Get rid of all those things. There we go. Hello again. Sorry about that. We actually do some Satisfactory now. So if we look at a refinery, we've got 20 coming out. We're going to have 400 heavy oil residue. So if I grab I haven't got any motors left. Bugger. Have you got any motors?
I should have some motors. I usually carry them with me.
You just chuck
I have.
a
Here we go.
refinery
There's
anywhere.
50.
Well, you can build if you build a refinery. You don't care where, just anywhere.
I don't know where they went. Oh, there they go.
Oh, you got them.
Yeah.
Pop a refinery down anywhere you like. Probably on the dirt.
Probably on
Or a
the
dirt
How should you
refinery.
say? A dirt refinery.
Yes, I want to refine dirt. I do. Beautiful. And if we have a look inside the dirt factory,
Well, that's different now. The dirt factory is something completely different.
it's a factory of dirt. Ma'am, research. Hold on a second. Everything must stop. Quick. The nearest
As long as
man.
we don't accidentally remove
Right.
the research.
Okay, here we go. Okay, are you ready? Should we look?
Go on.
Can we look together?
I've got
I
your
can't press
screen up.
escape. Okay, that's good. So we've got, oh god, rubber concrete. It's a waste of rubber, isn't it? Oh, we've
Yeah,
already got pure concrete.
Probably.
Screw it.
Yeah,
No point.
concrete's fine.
The smart plating,
Alternative
which is plastic smart plating,
might
that makes it more
that-
difficult. I don't care about speed on that. No, screw it. And steel containers. I don't want any of those. Does anybody want those?
No, I don't think
Not
so.
really.
Okay, Ari, do you want to cancel
Try
the
it
job
again.
and do it again?
But
Yeah.
you can because you're standing next to a man.
Good point.
And I'm
Man is scan. Right. Man is scan. Does that make sense?
no.
It does. Right. I don't know.
Right, what are we doing in here?
know. We're looking at. Ooh. Oh, it's fuel production we're looking at. That's what we're trying to do. It's residual fuel.
It's residual fuel. There we go.
Residual fuel. And that will output. So it's 60 in.
40 out.
So, and we're producing 400.
Just
So,
check.
if you, for those who can't bother to work it out, like me,
20 times 20.
6.66667 machines. Great. So we need 7
Oh,
machines.
wait. Are we producing 400 or are we going to use 4 of those machines to do? Although it doesn't matter, does it? Because the plastic recipe exports the same thing, doesn't it?
We gave up, didn't we? We just said, sod it, we're going to do rubber.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
So for now,
we don't
can
need
always
to.
build
So it's
another one if we need
400.
to.
Okay, that's fine. It's
So it's
400.
going to be 6.66667. And then we'll have 6.66667 times 40 output. So it'll be 40 times 6.666666667, which would be 200. Sorry, I had to. 266. So if I can, I wonder if I've got one. Can I build one of these? A generator of fuel. No, I'm missing everything for that. I don't know what a fuel generator consumes liquid-wise. Does it actually tell you in the thing? It doesn't tell you, does it? That's really annoying. I know I can find out, but I didn't want to have to cheat, in inverted commas. So, a fuel generator at standard clock speed. Let's have a look. That's really unhelpful. Clock speed of 100, outputs 150 megawatts. Requires 750 in, or is that 12 in? If it's 12 in, we're going to make loads of these machines. Christ. It's 12 a minute? Seriously? That'll be epic. Alright, I'll just build it and see what happens. Alright, do you want to deconstruct the thing
constructor.
that we're going to need?
We need a location.
We do. Now, the Caterium and the other stuff's going to come from up top.
Yes.
This is a kind of residual part of this. It's not part of the computer bit as such.
No, this is
We're gonna
the
pipe
thing
it.
that we then have to do in order to make the thing work.
Viable,
Otherwise-
I suppose.
Yeah.
Should we try and put it on the other side? So we should on the other side of this structure?
We
What,
can.
you've got space
There
over
is
there?
not really, but there might be. It's only how many machines?
7.
We might be able to fit 7
Well, there's
machines in here.
this kind of long line through this gap, can't it?
Yeah.
Although, actually, we could build the computer factory in there as well, looking at what's above us.
How many computers?
Oh, billions. No, it's only 24 output a minute, isn't it? The computers.
How
So
many
fine.
factories rather do we need?
All
for
right. So if I
computers?
go back to the let's look at that overall. So if we update our little sheet at the side here, our little stats,
Yeah.
we need. So we're going to need 6 point. Maybe write this down. It'd be easier. So this will be. Heavy oil residue will be 6. Ooh, can't type. 6.667 refineries into. Ooh. That's that bit. Not minus 6.667 Vim, just 6.667. That'll do. Right, there we go. And then we need. Oh, this is gonna be fun. If I remove that, and then we're going to do 6.6, no, 0.476 manufacturers of cat comp or cat computers. So it's only going to be 7 Criterion computer machines. That's it.
That's well. So in which case we're talking about a 14 machine factory in total, with one thing on one side and the other on the other.
Could do. We may end up growing or shrinking it a little bit, maybe, but
To computers in particular.
you know what we could do? Well, also near the fuel output, we're going to have to put, and I suspect this is a daft number, but too many 0.67. If this is right, we're going to have to find somewhere to put 22 and a bit fuel generators, which are huge.
They are, yes. Good luck.
Yeah. But having said that, if we do build 22 of those, that solves our immediate power problem. That'll give us something in the region of 3,500 megawatts. If I could, a random calculation off the top of my head, probably wrong, but there you go.
Where could we put 22 machines around here? Some at the other side of the
You know what we could, I suppose.
things, perhaps.
Well, the
We've got
fuel
this little
generators.
passageway, but on the other side of it, look, there's not much there.
Well, I'm just wondering, the fuel generators don't go anywhere. They don't send anything anywhere. They're the end.
They're the end
of the world.
Yeah,
aren't they?
yeah, exactly. The end product.
So we could maybe build them where the oil is being extracted, or in that
yes,
direction.
that's a possibility.
And that's up a hill, which is a pain. And that does use power, which is kind of counterintuitive. But it doesn't get in the way of our factory setup.
No, that's true.
You know, it's going to be, what, 1 pump or 2? If we go up this hill for a moment.
Oh, I doubt it'll be 2 pumps. That really big tower that we've got that's pumping oil up.
Yeah.
That's only got 1 pump in the bottom of it, hasn't it?
Something like that.
So
I mean, this whole area here looks very, very nice and cute, foresty next to the oil stuff, but it also looks ripe for exploitation.
what can we cut down and what can't we? Can we cut these?
I think the purple stuff. Have I got bag space to cut some? I have got bag space. Let's try and.
That won't. Yeah, we can't get rid of any of the mushrooms.
Oh, well, actually, I reckon we might be able to. 1 second. Let me just try and do a job.
Oh, can you blow them up? Do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. I'm saying stand clear. The small ones.
The small ones, so not the big ones. Okay.
If
Well,
I do this one here, for example, throw. Yeah, small ones will go. So that's not too bad. The trees will get harvested. That's not a disaster. We've got some space up here. Well, how's that as an idea, and we'll see how we get on. Or would you rather place them somewhere else?
No, I think that's probably a good idea. Putting them here. We are going to run out of space. There's one problem with modular is that we are running out of space because we want so many gaps. But,
this is potentially true. Although if we just build these towards the water,
yes,
kind of keep going north with them, then we can deleting them again later is not a disaster, is it? Because it's not going to affect anything. But okay, so we need to first of all build. If we walk back along this pipe, we need to then decide where we're going to put the 7 refineries we need to make the materials that they're going to burn. Because it's refineries. I mean, we could.
It's because it's so little of them. I don't think it's a problem if we just wanted to put them maybe a little bit higher, but up on that ridge.
Actually, if they're only
up on that
for
slope.
If they're only for this particular job, we could bring the current liquid out of there. It's 400 in a pipe, isn't it? Along here, and maybe put it on the left of this pipe. A little row of them, level with this road.
Oh yeah, okay, all right, that would work because it's not big, is it?
7's not that big. I mean, as long as we can go back five. I think is it 5 bases. Let me go and double check while I'm here. I think we're going to need maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 would be all right, actually. 4 wide would be okay for just a row of 7. Because all we're doing is converting it into one end result. We're not making anything special out of it. So yeah, 4 wide and 7 by 1.25. It's going to be what, 9, maybe 10 long.
Okay.
All right, let's do that. So
Well, let's
yeah, we'll do it from there.
bring these
I'll
out
leave
a
the
bit.
trees in underneath it. That'd be ideal.
Might as well.
Just start it there. Yeah, exactly. Just go 10.
I don't know how far
Weird.
across we need to do these.
Doesn't matter to start off with. Just build it. We'll trim it back later. Why can't I build? Oh, you built it already. Jam. Good evening. Hello. Oh, wrong button. 1, 3, 1 more row.
Oh,
Ma'am. More ma'am. Oh, what have I pressed? Too many buttons. Stop it. I managed to go into the code button for in-game. Because I'm an idiot. We've got mine up. Oh, God. I've just realised what the impact of Ari's most recent...
oh, we've got Mark IIIs, have we?
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, just no at the moment. We haven't got
No.
capacity. We need to do what we're doing right now.
Can't build them yet.
No. Well, guess what we can do? We can make beacons. There's a flyby from Jam. It's nice to see you, mate. Hello, mate. Charcoal, don't care. Don't care about non-renewable resources like the wood, which is ironic. And, well, that's a way of making cable. Heavy oil residue plus
Plus
copper
wire.
wire makes much more wire. Like, a lot more wire.
Yeah.
But actually, no, because you're putting in 2.5 times as much copper to make 2 and a bit. So it's actually less efficient on copper. That it just makes it faster. So I don't think any of those are worth it. Do you?
No, I don't actually. Thinking about it, the only one that is of any interest, I think, is the wire, and I'm not sure we'd use it.
Right. In which case, it's been done again. The recycle has happened. Right. Okay. Cool. So we've got a 4 wide thing. If we call this a wall, why not? I'd call anything a wall. Autosave. Try and place us a refinery. Doesn't matter which way around it goes, to be honest. Yes, yeah. So which way side do you want the input? Maybe.
I've got the inputs coming up this way, which kind of,
Okay.
to me at the moment makes sense. But actually, do we want to do it that
there's
way
a pipe
round,
here,
and
isn't
then take the outputs from this along the same route as the pipe?
Ooh,
Or do we want?
Nice. No, that's a good idea.
Yeah. How many of
Okay,
these do
put
we
it
need?
towards
7.
you. No, honestly, just put it, I was going to bring it a bit closer, but that's okay.
All right. Okay, we can do it closer. It's not a problem.
Bring it close by half a foundation.
Back there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I've been watching with great
Sesame Street.
joy and hilarity the Muppets Mayhem thing on Disney Plus.
I know, I've not seen that yet.
It is brilliant.
too.
It is absolutely
watched-
brilliant.
We watched Wish last night.
Oh right.
It is exactly what people say it is, which is an amalgamation of 100 years of Disney. Is that 7?
That should be 7.
Beautiful. Well, that's
2, 3,
neat.
4, 5, 6, 37.
We don't actually need that there. Glorious. Okay. So I need to work on a way in and a way out. Well, the way out should be straight. Well, what we'll do, pretend there's going to be a wall in there. I say pretend. I'm actually going to put a wall in there because, why not? Oh, that's going to make things more difficult for Miss Ress. Aha! Sorry.
No, wait.
Let me just check the output. So we're going to make residual fuel. If it's 400 in, but we're going to make. Oh God, it's the output we need to work out, isn't it? So it's 6.667 times 40. I want to work at the percentage. What the production rate's going to be if we put 400. If you put 600 in, 400 in. Is it going to be 66%?
Possibly.
I think it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be.
66.7%. And then 7 times that, that'd be 40. 4 times 7's not enough. No, it's too much still. You've got 400 coming into a 600. It's 2/3. So yeah, it'd be 66. That makes sense, doesn't it? Harry,
Hello.
if I've... Where's my mouse gone? If I've got... what's my mouse done now? Come back. Yeah, if I've got 400 coming in instead of 600, if I want to size it correctly, what's my percentage? It's 66.66, isn't it? 2/3.
Could you repeat that?
I've got 400 coming in
Yes.
and into a 600 thing. I want down the size of 600 to be only 400.
There's 66.66667.
That's what I thought. So, so 2.
Satisfactory is mincing my CPU at the moment.
Is it?
I've got myself a new cooling pad because the previous one legs
Wasn't
broke.
cool enough. Oh.
I've used it for a while and one of the legs snapped, so I couldn't really repair it.
Okay.
I tried and then it snapped again.
Right. Oh, ideal.
But this cooling pad, despite being newer, means things are a bit hotter.
Ah, right. Okay. It's like being an idiot.
Maybe I should have bought the £70 turbofan one. That can.
Ow.
It sounds like a jet engine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't go for it? Because it sounds like a jet
I
engine?
didn't go for it because it sounds like a jet engine.
Fair enough.
Second.
But it's the CPU that's hot, not the GPU, so there's not graphics settings that I could change to make it easier. I'd say.
Right, I think I'm back into a position. Right, okay. I think I was being an idiot. So, what's 400 divided by 7? It's 57.14. So, I just need to input 57.14. That sounds right, doesn't it?
Yes.
So, something daft like that. No, I'm not maths now. I'm not doing maths. I've given up on maths. I am. There we go. If I oversubscribe it, 57.18. Oh, wrong button. There we go, and then go 57.18 times 7 is 4. That's better. Right, okay. That'll do for now. So that's 95.3. So I need to make it sure it's high enough that it consumes everything. Otherwise, it'll back up at some point and stop. So there we go. That'll do. So if I copy that and then run along here and paste them. Yeah, paste. Paste. We'll find out if it works. If it works, it won't back up. I'm not pasting.
That's true.
All of them.
Now, do we want to run a floor underneath this?
We would normally do. I'm going to do it again. We would normally do that. There will be space to do it. That make neat. Well, for the input we can do that, but for the output it doesn't matter, does it?
Oh, the output doesn't matter, no.
Because we're gonna have a nice pipe next to it, so it's gonna come straight through the wall. Probably at the far end. So let's have a look. Input wise, let's have a look underneath. Let me fall down for a moment. Let me just drop that in there like so, lad. Ah, lad. like that. And then we'll put maybe a floor hole in the same way that we have at the other end. We'll put a floor hole in here as well. Whereabouts is it going to be? Yes, one right there. Let's see if I can do that at this end and get away with it. Oh, it looks like it might work. That looks about the same spot. That'd be neat.
Right, I've got a hole running underneath.
Ah, good. Excellent. So that'd be in
A
line
hole,
with that.
not a hole. Floor, sorry.
Floor. That's alright. So if I grab a wall hole, like that. Speaking of holes... Exactly.
This is accurate this time, for the first time ever.
It is exactly what we said in the tin. So there is the new hole in the wall. If I go up top, and I'll put some holes in the floor, then we know what to route towards, don't we? There we go. There's a hole in the floor. Do. There we go. Now, if you want to pipe that up, or what do you want to do next, Mr. S? What do you want to do? Do you want to do the inputs, the outputs? How do you fancy it?
Well, I was just going to give us an easy way to get downstairs to begin with, but
That's a really good idea, actually.
I'm guessing that we need a. So I've got a big hole over here. You can, at the moment, we can just jump down it.
Okay.
And we're under the floor, and of course, because we've got the packs, we can easily jump up again.
Cool.
So outputs are going to be.
Well, there's the question.
Just the fuel. Now, this is the point. 40 times 6? 7. 6, 7.
7. 7.
7.
7. So Mark 2 to get into the main thing. I should do the whole thing, Mark 2, and see if it works.
Yeah, it's 280 to come out, so yeah.
Yeah, why not? Now, I need to get the pipe that brings the oil up, or the fuel up. So I'm going to start doing that now, because I want to get that to the input. What about the output in a second? Which should be under the floor. This is going to be tight, Jim. Ma'am! Okay, ma'am, here we go. Ooh! Ooh!
Have you got something interesting?
Ew. Oh, actually, this could be interesting. So, first of all, we've got steel canisters, which we're not really bothered about right now. Secondly, we've got electrode circuit boards, rubber and petroleum coke, which is interesting because that's a purely oil-based circuit board.
It is.
Wow. Okay, I never thought about that one before. I mean, I want to make deuterium circuit boards, but I'm going to. But wow, okay, that is an interesting idea of a purely oil-based one. No copper, quartz, or deuterium required. Okay, we'll come back to that. And the other one is heavy modular frames. But this time, it uses rubber, and so it takes the encased industrial beams, reduces them down.
I'm going to have to go and get some copper because I'm out of copper.
Oh, I might have some. Hold on a sec. Oh shit! I cancelled it. Fuck. Oh, that's annoying. Sorry. Scan again. Well, there's a decision I don't have to
We
make.
don't have those then.
No.
No. Right. How much copper do you need?
What do you got? I mean, I'm doing pipes, so what have you got?
Oh, shizzle. Actually, I'm a bit short on those. I've only got.
Right, we'll have to go and get some more
left.
copper. I've got plenty of bag space, so I'm guessing this is a. I'm almost out of concrete as well, so we need to go back and get some.
Resupply run. Okay,
stuff.
forget everything I'm doing.
Do the
Resupply
man
done.
first, though. Where are you with the?
No, it's done now. Can't.
Oh, it's
Remember,
gone
I
back
cancelled to help you.
Okay.
And of course, I pressed escape to help you and work out it's in my bag. Because I'm an idiot.
It's just a thing that happens.
Right, I'm going to have a quick look underneath here because I have a horrible feeling, which is coming to fruition. That yeah, I can't finish that off without going back. Right, okay, so let me have it. Which is the quickest way back? There's a tower right here, isn't there?
Well, there's a tower here. I'm going up to the other tower and then back
Yes.
this way.
I'm going to risk the man tube.
There we go.
Taking their life into our own hands. Okay, I am blowing my way along. We get to see the rest of the map while we're messing about, which is excellent.
Oh, that's interesting. When did I come off there?
Oh, is there a corner you come off?
There's
Yeah,
a
you've got to go
if you're on the wrong
crossroads.
side, yes, there's a corner you come off.
Oh. Well, that's annoying. Oh, is it that tight, is it?
Mm.
I did not realise that. I have to adjust that. Okay, no worries. Oh. Shit.
Oh, I've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, I did too. I overshot. And I crashed into you during the overshoot.
Did you?
Yes.
I'm back
Fell
on.
off as a
back
result.
on track.
Likewise. Where are you? Are you ahead of me still? I think you're ahead of me. Yes.
I think I am, just a bit.
He thinks he is. He knows he is. He thinks he is. He knows he is. So we're nearly back. Oh,
What have we got here?
Explore off
Is
here.
anything here that we need? Oh, how am I doing about? I haven't got any.
what do I have and don't I have? If I grab some more of those. So I've got
Do I need silica for anything?
signs is about the most obvious thing you use it for.
One of them will do then, because I don't do signs
Yeah,
very often. I know you do.
Likewise. No, I do the same as you. I only run one.
I will, however, take 4 concrete because we do
Ooh, I can drop off some meat because I've got meat on me I don't need. And
use
some
concrete.
greenery.
No, you're right. I've got a bit of that as well.
Autosave is starting. Got some of those. I need a little mini biofactory around here that converts biomatter into biofuel and a little bit of
That would be useful, actually. You could just put some.
Very
Put our
liquid
things in.
biofuel. We could do with both because I think you need You can't actually. Can you use liquid biofuel in a chainsaw? I don't think you can you?
No, you can't.
You need a little bit of solid, and then the rest of it. You always need your solids. Right, let's sort that out. I need more explosives, really, but we'll worry about that another time. I appear to have black powder on me, which is a novelty. A random box of stuff. There is in the food box, there is some biomass at the moment, or bio-based things. Go in there.
Right. I'm going to craft that up into biofuel.
That's a good shout. And then I need... We're still running Mark 4s really rather than Mark 5s. Although we've got the ability to, but we don't really use them yet because we don't have enough production. We haven't actually done the alcohol factory. This is the precursor to doing aluminium, unlike what Ari's done already, or is stuff.
Yes.
Here.
But there's a thing done.
Done a thing?
I've done a thing.
Well, that's good news.
I just need to work out what the hell needs to happen in the thing.
Is it a thing with stuff?
It's a thing with pre-built stuff in it.
A thing with stuff?
However,
Yes? You paused.
yeah, however, are these not linked up?
I don't know what you're referring to.
I built a battery storage from the blueprint list.
There's many of them now.
There's
Oh yes,
the-
I forgot.
Did you put
big
the
one.
blueprints in?
Oh, you should look. It's chaos because I haven't sorted them out yet.
the big 2,500 one.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I-
see. Yeah, that's
And I
a bit
don't
of a
think
mess.
there's anything actually linked to anything.
I need to sort this out because there's lots of battery ones now. I put a new battery pod in. Where's my the whole battery level I built?
Yeah, I've done battery floor.
Yes, the battery floor one. That was one of the original ones we did last time. I've done a new battery one since then, but I don't know where it is on here.
But I don't think it actually, everything's got connections.
I'll have oh right, so the actual blueprint hasn't got the connections in it.
Yeah.
What I think it is. Can't tell. That's the complicated one. Okay, so I built
Yeah.
a simpler one than that. That does the
No.
same amount of power. But I'm looking for it. I can't see. Why is there a basic?
I
that's
think
not-
it's just the first row has got no connections on the batteries.
It makes sense that some of it is not right. That's a 16. You got me wondering now about this because I want to know where my other one's gone. There is another. Some of these, because we put in, because Gerbil asked for a bunch to put in, and I put a load in. I wonder if there's a limit to the amount that can be seen on one page.
Well, I
Maybe
went
not.
into N for the quick search and searched for battery, and it came up with all of these things
That is amazing.
because you can just search by blueprint name.
You can. There's all sorts of basic battery comedy in here. Oh my god, what's that one? Yeah, I'll look up my other one. I don't know where it's got to. Have a quick double check. It won't take 2 seconds. Bear with me, humans. Have I? Where in that one? Yeah, I did.
The
put it
battery
in.
storages can connect to each other, can't they?
They only have one link per battery, so the battery storage build should have a node on it.
An output.
Yes. What I
Well.
will do for future reference.
Are we making
I'm
motors anywhere?
No.
What just happened? Oh bollocks! Oh,
Right, I'll make some motors then.
sorry. I was going to quickly check, and see if we haven't got a motor build yet, have we? No. So I'm going to make a quick edit here. So we're going to have edit. Let's go for go for that. Add a whole category. We're going to call that category.
I
Power.
just thought we haven't had the rapture yet, but then I'm assuming Jesus is working on American time.
Yes, very much so. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? And then we too.
Did I just add a huge amount of storage to the thing? Yeah, the batteries were working. It's just they're backwards.
Whilst this is going, I will
That's a bit like me, really.
disappear up to the loo for a minute. I'll see you in a sec.
Okay. Oh, okay. There's man when you get back.
Okay.
Just not accidentally delete.
No, I'll wait until he gets back, and it'll be all good.
Yeah. On the blueprints, there's an arrow to say which way is the front,
Yes.
but it was actually the back.
I think I started later on with these. In some of them, I put signs in the actual thing that says on them, front, back, left, right. I don't know.
See.
I'm gonna call this one.
Right, I'm going to have a look in the map and then not
I'm
touch
not-
my keyboard.
Yes. Don't do the touching of the keyboard thing. That's a very bad idea.
Biocoal turns biomass into normal coal.
No.
automated speed wiring.
That's a quick wire recipe, isn't it?
It's a automated wiring recipe using stators, wire, and high-speed connectors.
Interesting. Okay.
Or 6 inventory slots.
I honestly.
Before you say no, I do have 3 more hard drives sitting around waiting to be used.
I did not know that. Otherwise, I would be less specific. Hold on a second. Oh god. Let's wait until Mr. S gets back.
Yes.
I am definitely of. But it might be a waste of a hard drive right now.
What, inventory slots?
Yeah.
That's not a waste of hard drive in my eyes.
That's fine by me then. Well, no, I suppose it's not. I do that. Select. Apply. I can add subcategories.
I'll be right back as well.
Sure. What just happened? Can I modify that? Oh, I can now. That's what you do it. Okay. Okay. This is kind of an organizational stuff that I probably should do off stream, but at the same time, you will get to witness the comedy that is us. Apply changes. And then go back to blueprints. Can I go back up? Customizer, blueprints, close. Oh, people got kicked out of the game.
It does look like I crashed.
I was playing with blueprints. Can you still hear me though?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay, that means it's not the problem we had earlier. Okay,
it's not the problem we had earlier. Is everybody else out as well?
It appears to have broken blueprints. Oh, that's unhelpful.
Oh, brilliant.
1 second. Let me just get rid of something here. And then...
should I see if I can join again?
Yeah, I think we've complete... All blueprints have gone to bin.
Have they? Oh. Oh, I see. I can just see what's happening on your screen now. Yes, okay.
I'm just going to double check they haven't deleted themselves from the actual hard drive, because that would be really annoying.
Yes.
They have not. So I think if I reload, there might not be so much of an issue.
Well,
I tried to make a subcategory of something. It didn't like it.
I'm back in. That was...
Yes.
So,
and what's annoying about that is Ari was looking at the MAM.
No, again! We're never going to get this MAM research done tonight, are we?
I know.
Oh, I crashed out the game.
No, you didn't. I think me playing a blueprint things crashed everybody out the game.
I see.
So I'm going to open the MAM. I'm going to ignore the blueprints for now because they are very broken at this point in time. I can't select any of them. They don't exist anymore in my inventory. Oh, it's still there. Okay, so we've got the options are as follows. Ari has mentioned this already, but you're now back now, so that's cool. Bio coal. Make coal from biomass. 6 inventory slots. Or automated speed wiring, which is a different way of making automated wiring faster. Now, honestly, I don't care about the automated wiring. We just build more factories. Who needs to make it faster?
Yeah.
People who prioritize space and CPU usage.
There you go.
And power usage.
Well, we're only going to make it for a short amount of time anyhow, because it's an objective thing, isn't it? But do we actually...
We don't use it for anything, I don't think.
Amount of time. When I was building things in the last server, I made it so it took 18 hours to build each item. Or what we needed for each item.
It's okay. That hurt.
One minute for 1,000 items.
Okay, we might have to look at that, something like that. I mean, that's...
You saw how big my factories were.
This is true. I mean, that's basically adding quick-wire into that recipe. So it goes from being a copper recipe to a copper quick-wire recipe.
And
what is it normally? What's the... Hang on, what's the...
The standard,
just a load of
it's usually
wire.
status and wire, which is copper on copper, isn't it? Basically.
Yes, but you only get
Copper and iron.
one out of it at that point, and yet you get
The other one's 3 times the output, but it's a
Yeah.
lot more input. So you put a lot more copper
it
in.
is a lot more copper, isn't it?
You need a bigger machine.
Much bigger
would need
machine.
a bigger
And-
machine.
And you also consume quite a lot. But we have a lot of quick wire here.
We can leave your computer running for 18 hours. It's fine.
It's no issue. But the other thing is, the other one's inventory slots of 6. Now, what Ari did point out, which I did not know, and now I do, is he has got 3 more hard drives.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's cool.
so we can be less picky.
Well,
Um,
grab the inventory slots then. That's the most useful little thing of the lot.
Yep.
If you could have been less
Okay.
picky. The only other thing is that we could put that back in and be just a little bit picky and just go, well, we'll get whatever is next. We'll get something.
Well, I want
I've-
inventory slots.
All right, no,
Harry
fair
wants
enough.
inventory,
Let's
we'll
go
do
with
that.
inventory slots. It will be useful for all of us.
Absolutely, yeah. Ari, can you set the next one running then?
Which MAM are you at?
I made a portable man.
Oh,
I've deleted
okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll log in and see it.
Nice.
Assuming I can get in without restarting my computer, because I know how temperamental it is after crashing.
Uh-oh. Good evening or good day
What's
to
I doing?
Sergeant Sully.
Oh, I was making motors, wasn't I?
Hello, mate. You were making
When I got
motors,
kicked
yes. I'm
out.
not
That's
quite
why-
sure what
Yeah.
the end result of that was. Oh, that's a good point. We need motors for making the refineries, don't we?
Well, this is
We're gonna
why I
make-
was making motors. Yeah.
Oh. We need to make 7 manufacturers.
Oh.
I actually had... It turns out I've got 7 manufacturers in my list already. Would you believe? So after all that faff, I already had it set up. I just need motors. Of which there are none here, are there? So we need to... Are you going to make some?
I am making some. At the
Alright, what
moment.
I'll do while you're doing that is I'm going to go and fetch some iron-based product from over the corner here. Actually need to look at this because...
There we go. Everything's loaded back
there,
in.
yeah, see. I'm going to put a... a smart splitter, I think is what I need. Well, then we'll grab a McBelty face into there. And we'll have here some overflow.
Although I haven't increased the amount of power you've got, I have
Yes.
increased the amount of battery storage in case you go over.
That's excellent because it'll
That's
gradually
good.
build up anyway over time, won't it? So that's good.
Yes.
It'll
Aye.
take 50 minutes to build into those batteries.
That'll be alright. Grab some more copper sheets, that should be good.
Sergeant Sully has been busy taking photos
Yes!
Nice. Yeah.
and has
I've enjoyed
posted
looking at
another
those.
6 into the
Ooh,
pictures, videos,
Nice.
and music channel on our Discord.
there is a link to said Discord. Oh, another 6. Oh, cool! Oh, there's 3 days. Hold on a second. He's a man with multiple con outfits now. He is not just one man.
He is 3 men.
He is a mixture of men. Drop more Armageddon. It's Armageddon, yes. Oh, Bumblebee was back. Excellent.
You're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. That's why I'm going to kill you last.
There are many, many, many bat people. Sorry, not many bat people. There's 1 or 2 bat people, but there's many, many, many spider people. Which is excellent.
There are many spider people.
There are. Did you have fun? That's the most important thing. It looked like it was quite busy as well at Armageddon. Oh, pretty bloody good. Tell you what, shall I go back and start making some more pipe work? while you're. gathering this
Yes, I
together?
think. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave it at that. I think.
Okay.
And grab. What have we got here? I'll grab some of those in
I
case
see the
we
batch
need
pack on the hill.
them. I've got 130 motors, so that should do.
That would be lovely. Got the battery pack on the hill. This is excellent. It is 48 minutes till full. Already a good chunk of the way through. It's rather nice. Okay. Well, there's Mr. Stephen. Hello.
Hello.
Follow you. Oh, no, have you jumped off?
No. Oh, Christ. Yes, I have jumped off. I don't know why I jumped off.
I did wonder what was going on there. It's very weird. Sorry, I had to mute with the customer. No problem at all, sir. Customers are very important. Give them top level service. We were looking at your pictures and enjoying them, sir.
Get away from them.
Oh, hello. This tree looks a bit intimidating. That's okay. Right, we're going to our right, so we're going over this way. That'll do. Did you have fun, Sully? That's the most important thing. It looks like it was great fun. So many pictures of Omni-Man. Omni-Man! There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I don't know anything about Omni-Man. Where does Omni-Man fit into the good guys and bad guys thing?
I don't think we should tell you.
Oh. What's
I mean,
fine?
there's a reason for it. But I think it's...
Is that an upcoming movie at some point?
No, it's from Invincible. It's the series.
I have not heard of this thing.
It's on Amazon Prime, and it's a cartoon about
Oh, right, okay.
a young superhero in a world of superheroes, and he calls himself Invincible, and his dad is Omni-Man. But the thing is, if I tell you much more than that, it might spoil things. So,
we don't want that.
no.
We don't need things spoiled. That would be awful.
I think I might have done this wrong.
Just by the name, Omni-Man can do everything.
Go and
That
have a
would be
look.
the implication. Where are you?
I'm back at the thing.
Yeah. Are you on top?
I'm on top. I've just put the first.
Let me have a look.
Just
Let me
tried
fly
to
up
connect
there.
the first thing into the thing. I think it may have
Right.
got a bit wrong.
Somebody got duped.
Oh. Are you me? That's what I. That's what is going on here.
That is what you've done. Yeah, but
That's
that
bend.
was beautiful.
What?
is?
It's just
That's it.
There you go.
It's just the wrong build type. Oh, okay, that's fair enough.
It was the wrong build type. That's what the problem was.
Not an issue. Brilliant. Okay, I'm working on the other factory below. I'm underneath it right now.
Okay.
Exporting materials. But I went in a tube and I forgot that it means darkness, my old friend. Hello.
Did you see The Darkness have got a documentary?
I haven't. I do occasionally watch Justin and his YouTube-ness. Because he has a presence upon YouTube.
Yeah.
Which I do find amusing.
Quite a popular one as well. At that.
It is. It is quite fun. It's interesting because I like watching reaction stuff occasionally, and he deliberately doesn't react to everything. He doesn't show you the whole thing, so you have to go and witness it yourself.
Yeah.
And I can't decide if I like that or I like the idea of that, but as a consumer, it does irritate me slightly. It's like I want to see what you. It's like I want to see the whole thing with you, moaning about it, or as he likes to do sometimes. Like you, I didn't get that right this time.
I'm putting the pipes in up top.
I did not put that on.
The input pipes in up top, I should say.
So excellent.
They're done.
Fantabulous.
Input's done, output's done. So it's whatever you've got underneath
I
here.
keep putting
to
a
do.
cross piece in the wrong peeing place.
I can see.
So frustrating, you know? Let's try
Yep.
there. Right, that's better. Okay, so is that in line with that? Which is that's not in line with there, which is fine. That's okay. It needs to be on the cross point for that. Oh my god. It's about there.
Oh, I see. Okay, right. I
yes.
see what's.
Okay, that worked. That was all right. Vim did okay on that one. Vim's going to struggle with the next one. Right, okay, so let me just run down the line and...
Rock your body in time?
It's... Yes! That's exactly what's going to happen. I don't know why I'm building these first. It's a slower way of building things, but I'm doing it now.
This is it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do to help with this one. It's... Unless you want me to run the pipe into the thing once you've got the thing done.
Well, if you run it between each of the items in the direction of you,
like that.
Hello, it's Ramrod in chat. Good evening, sir.
Hello,
how are you?
How are you doing? Oh, hello.
Hello. Suits you, sir.
Oh, it just decided it didn't like your hole.
Same.
Yep. I mean, yeah, Ari said that many times about my hole. Just doesn't like it. I don't like it, he said last time. I didn't appreciate the implication, to be honest.
Some of these are auto, some of these are noodle.
What? Why?
I inherently don't like
just
noodle.
Because. In fact, I don't actually need that one to do that, do I? That will go away. Oh my god. Yes, I don't need that one there. That's fine. How is Ram? I hope you're doing well.
Let's try this again.
In fact, I might just do that. Screw it. Let's go to the end. Because of the way this is positioned, I'm going to do it this way. There? Is that right? Yep. If I get rid of that and then run a Mark II pipe from there. Oh, it doesn't quite reach. Damn you. Okay.
Ooh, a purple power slug.
Get it? Oh, ma'am. Oh, ma'am. Right, this time we're going to be very careful with the ma'am. Debating starting a new save with a challenge, says Ram. Uh-oh.
It's an idea.
Are you going to get it finished before version 1 arrives?
Probably not.
Oh, hello. Guess what we found? You ready for this?
Go on.
So we've got Versatile Frameworks, the updated version with rubber to make them faster.
Okay.
We have steel rods rather than iron rods for when you don't want to use iron for rod manufacture. A massive increase in production, I have to admit. But they also have, I know what Ram's going to say, I suspect it's crystal computers with crystal oscillators to make computers.
Oh, that is an idea.
Why don't we just take that one and let
I think,
Ari
yeah, let's
process it?
take that one and see what happens.
That is
Oh,
now
get some
confirmed.
more hard drives in the MAM then.
Please, sir, would you please, sir, please? Some call it Fab 50. Max 50 machines that produce something at any given time. Oh, so you're going to limit yourself to 50 machines, and then interesting.
50 running machines at a time, so you have to press the off button. Well, it will limit the amount of power you consume, at least.
Oh, it's not doing it. It's not clicking to a location. You are taking the piss.
Yes, I am.
Oh, right. Okay, sod that. I'm going to have to put it back in again. Right, screw that. Okay, that's fine. That is so ugly. That cannot be left there like that. Nope, go away. Not running.
What?
Making power or making rods. So, the kind of thing. So is this the kind of factory where you're going to have to build a massive battery storage, and then you run power for a fixed amount of time, fill the batteries up, then run other things and have a kind of alternating system? Shards are a must. Well, that's true. Yeah, that's a good point. But shards will consume more power. So can you make them efficient enough to do what you want to do? I like horizontal to vertical. That works nicely. That is the challenge. Oh, that sounds like a good one.
No giant nuclear factories like what we did then. You probably got 50 nuclear reactors there.
Well, yes. Well, we couldn't build half what we built now. It does focus the mind slightly, though. I mean, with a decent-sized spreadsheet, you'll be able to do this. I would have thought.
And enough time.
Time and... Oh, that's not in the right spot. What happened there? Oh, no, actually, no, that was in the right spot. Yeah, weird. Okay, felt weirdly wrong. I don't know why. Just did.
Did you know we have 75 Fix-It coupons?
Excellent.
Yeah, we haven't been using them. We should have.
Yes.
We should have had a look at that when we were back at base, shouldn't we?
Probably. I have had a bit of fun on my world where I'm now making something around, I think it's like 300,000 or 400,000 points a minute. We're nowhere near that here yet, but it's going to go. It's going to happen. So that will connect to there. And I apologise to all you purists right now. Yes, I've just built a pipe through the floor. Oh, actually, yeah, I forgot to mention this. The other day, a few weeks ago, I was doing something on my own world, and I managed to go through the world. I had never deliberately done it before, and I didn't do it on purpose, but then I realised I can happily... I think I can build a hypertube through the floor now, wherever I want to go. So you could build whole factories under the map. And that's an awful thing. I really don't like it, but at the same time, I'm so intrigued to test it. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, we kind of did that before, didn't we? We went through some rocks and stuff.
You can do it at stages like 6 minus 4. Oh, that's how you... Yeah, okay, it makes sense. So Ram's saying that when he does this challenge, you can do things like 4 miners and 44 smelters running, stop all the ingots, and then do the next thing. Whatever the next thing might be. Mr. S, there's now a vertical pipe going up with stuff in, but I haven't got the motors to build the pump. So can you put a Mark II pump on it, please?
I can put a Mark II pump on it. Now, where do we want the pump?
We could do it underground, actually, couldn't we? On the horizontal pipe.
I'm wondering if we've got the space. Then yes. Now, is that the pipe that's going up? This one here.
I'm coming to you. No, this one over here.
Oh, is that one there? I see.
Into the earth.
Think.
Wrong way.
Yes, I know. I'm pressing the button. It's not. Oh, there we go.
Lovely. But they're getting power down here. We don't have any power down here. That's the only thing.
No. There is power around though, so it's
floor,
whether or not we can get some power. Oh, where's the nearest node?
That is a question I don't know the answer to, sadly.
I think they're around the back.
Excuse me. Okay, so I think what we can probably do is run that across there now. Put that there, because frankly I give a damn. So the liquid will be climbing up there. So climb one of these refineries while we're here. It does sound like a good bit of fun, that refiner, that idea, Ram. It's going to test your max minning, or min-maxing even.
Max Minning was a vaudeville comic.
Well, he was. He was. Then Dick Van Dyke turned up.
Until one fateful day.
That's exactly right. Yeah, exactly right. All right, lads. Okay, is that going to be too close? It's going to be tight, this, you know. It's going to be tight. I may have placed that in the wrong position, but we'll try it anyway. Please.
Pump is powered.
That is lovely. I'm about to cause myself... It's way too close. It's a little bit on the... yeah, let's not do that.
What's too close?
Across. No, it's alright. I just need to... I can't... my building menu thing's completely bugged out now. I broke it.
How did
I got to reload the game to fix that.
Oh god.
That's when you got kicked out.
Yeah. That's
It's
what
when
happens
you
to your
got
building
kicked out.
menu.
Yeah, it was my building menu that caused it. The blueprints
I
did
see.
not like me making a subcategory of a category.
Yeah.
It was not keen on that idea. That's in the wrong place. Showed me a green line. It was lying. Oh. Ah. This one. Is that the right spot? That's better. Planning will be insane, but that you wouldn't. You're going to do that because you enjoy planning. That's how that's going to work. That's probably the right way to do it. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If you want to put those in, I'll do the.
Why is it not showing me the green line the other side? Oh, fudge sake. No, it's in the wrong spot. That's going to be really annoying. If it refuses to show me that green line, I'll be most peeved. Oh no, it does appear eventually. Okay, cool. Are they in the right spot? I think they are. It looks like they're too far away. And then that one to go to there. Both of those, which would be good. Which will then link up to these. These are all ready to go with the heavy oil residual. Already some of them are making it. Which means I should have some fuel in the pipe. Don't yet. Okay, that's alright. That's one green one down here. Is that lying? Sounds like it's working. It is manufacturing fuel. We're starting to get fuel in the pipe. Beautiful. So in theory, we're making 38.12. We're actually going to make slightly less than that, but that's okay. Lots of 7, which will give us 266 in that, approximately 267 output. So
we are getting
that,
it. It is happening.
It is happening. They're all connected up. So we're kind of sketching still a little bit at the moment because if we actually, where you got this pipe, I wonder if we could put a wall hole in, not a floor hole in. That's you know.
I mean, I was wondering whether or not we just build the factories the other side or something.
Or just keep rolling towards it. Yeah, we could do.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really expand it if we do that, but it's not a problem.
That's a point. That is a point.
Now, Ram said, what to do with the fuel? We had this chat earlier, Ram. Now, I did talk about packaged fuel, but we kind of looked at the whole thing and went, screw it, we'll keep it simple. We'll just turn it into energy.
The extra step of packaging it would have taken energy that we need anyway.
Mental
energy. Yes. Oh, we need mental energy. Dear God, after today's... You know what I've spent the last 2 days doing? Is trying to figure out how to make 3D models of somebody. So I have this project.
Yes.
It is a picture of something for the cover of something.
Yes.
And the idea is that we turn a real person, an actual actor, into a 3D representation of themselves. I've used DAZ 3D to start off with because it's free.
Right. Okay.
But the software, so this is like a proof of concept. So the idea later on would be to then there's a thing called Character Creator and a couple of other tools that would allow you to put heads on Character Creator bodies and then to dress them properly in 3D. So that would be like the next step up. Oh, hello. Explosion.
Kaboom.
That would be the next stage. But so I have today put an actor's head on a DAZ 3D body and it looks remarkably good considering.
Oh, right. Okay, cool.
And the next stage from that is to pose it, light it, bring it into Photoshop, and then they call it photo bash with it. So you take all the elements from it, you relight everything, you push it into the scene, you change colors and shades and stuff, and so anything that looks too 3D, you make sure you've got some sort of cloth texture on it, and actually basically paint in the bits that look wrong until it looks right.
Okay.
Which is
Sounds
kind
like
of what I do with the Doctor Who stuff. But
Yes.
but it's not quite as complex as that, because most of that is photos to start off.
So I'm just putting a little thing up here because I'm thinking we're going to probably put a wall along and some windows maybe and a door or two into that area.
It's not a bad idea.
It was something different in it.
Yeah.
And now you may have to do this next bit.
Right.
I haven't got the bits. Have you got any computers on you?
No. We don't have an easy way of computers, do we?
Nope.
So we'd have to actually hand make the computers if we wanted.
We use the our funny building machine back at the main base.
Our funny building machine.
Yeah, we take one of our recipes.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
our little
you reset
manual
that
building
thing,
machine.
and okay.
And feed it.
We need to feed that.
Huh?
Oh, hello.
Got
Guess
some
what?
MAM research.
Let's put a MAM down. Let's have a look at the MAM situation. Oh, that's interesting. Fine black powder with sulfur, but we just don't use enough black powder to need it right now. But you made a whole factory for it. We did.
Yeah, and that's all we'll need as well. That because we don't use it very much at all. The advanced radio control system looks interesting.
Yeah, that's probably the only one on there we want. It gets rid of computers and crystal oscillators. No, it keeps the crystal oscillators.
That I don't want.
Yeah, but you don't have the, like you said, you don't have the computers.
Oh, no, Ram said, but you made a whole factory for computers. Yeah, we did. It's called the one we're currently building. We still haven't finished it yet.
Yes, you missed that bit when earlier on we came back to realise we didn't know which calculations we were using, and so we've had to redo all of that.
I'll show you that in a second, Ram. Are we going to choose the radio control system?
I think so.
Why not? How many small have you got of these things, Harry? Just the one? Harry?
Hello?
Harry?
How many more? Yeah.
There you are.
How many more?
Yes.
How many more computers have you got?
Hard drives.
Hard drives.
Hard
Sorry.
drives.
Yes, hard drives.
I think there's another 2.
Oh, well, take it then. Well, might as well take it.
Because
I
I'm
mean, we
holding
can't-
on to one
Okay,
that
cool.
I've just picked up from somewhere.
Nice. We'll take the radio control systems then. We'll do that. We'll do that in the future. Not right now, but that's good. That's fine. Done. Right. Okay. So.
Wait. Right.
Yeah, Ram.
So here
I'll quickly pop it up.
we need to build.
That's what we're doing, Ram. Right now. Nice and simple. Nothing expansively crazy. We're just outputting fuel. We are actually making more. We're taking all the crude oil though, so we're going to make excess amounts of rubber and fuel. We've worked that out. We converted that as we need to. Yeah, we need 5 computers for each of these fuel things. And if I'm right, we're going to need. Yeah, we're going to need 22 of the bloody things. So we need 110 computers. So we need to go and set that up in a minute, I guess. But should we, before we do that?
Yeah.
Actually, no, we need to do that. Otherwise, we can't do the rest of the production anyway.
Yes.
Because until we start burning this fuel,
we need to get this fuel. Yeah, because even if basically. Because otherwise, this system's going to get backed up, and the rubber won't process any faster. So yeah,
So we need to go back to the base
and
make some computers. Now, what recipe are we going to use? That's the question. To make this happen.
No idea.
Well, I'm looking at the computer recipes right now that we have.
Yeah.
Quick wire, rubber, in manufacture is pretty fast.
I mean, quick wire and rubber isn't the worst idea.
We haven't got any plastic over here, Ram. We could convert a bit of it. You are right. So Ram's suggesting that the fuel we're going to produce, we're going to make 22 machines worth plus a bit. He's
Yeah.
suggesting we take the bit and turn it into packaged fuel. Now we already have a packaged fuel at the other location, but there's no reason we couldn't do that here as well if we wanted to. But we need to convert part of our output into plastic, which reduces the amount of stuff we get out anyway, and that just gets confusing. I don't know. We'll burn it all for fuel. We need power anyway. Yeah. So I suggest we use the alternate recipe. So we don't have an crystal oscillator factory right now, but we do have quick wire, lots of it, and we do have
and rubber.
Lots of rubber. So
supercomputers.
Right. So if you go back with a load of that, oops. So do you want to grab quick wire rubber? Or we'll just stack it up in the boxes and go for it. Make as many as we can. And circuit boards, they're made here, aren't they? Better go and get
circuit boards. I should have picked some stuff up before I left.
I'll grab the circuit boards. No, it's all right. If I grab circuit boards and fill my bags, if you want to grab one of the other resources, and then we'll gather it all up at the base and process it through. I just sort and...
Well, I'll head off into the distance and grab some rubber from the other place that we do rubber.
I mean, the quick wire's over here as well, isn't it? But honestly, I can come back for that. Ooh, hello. The cable there. Let's use it. Let's get these computers being made. Because while they're being made, we can run back and do more with the fads. Nice dead end there, isn't it? Damn it.
Right.
Ah, missed it. What are you thinking, Harry? What are you going to say?
I've added 2 markers onto the map.
Okay.
One called 7 supercomputers and one called 5 crystal oscillators.
A minute.
Just on some things that I've not been able to pick out. Hard drives.
Oh! Ah, no, that's a good idea. That's exactly what I do when I'm wandering around the map as well. That's a fantastic way of doing it. What I will do over the new battery storage before the blueprint machine for me blew up, which is excellent. That'd be full by now, surely.
In this magical machine over here to make computers.
The one is it the one? It's the one behind the.
On top of the
Yeah, up there.
base.
That's right. So if I land... Ah, no, that's a land tube. Because we've got 4 ins and an out.
Yeah.
So if I just pop those that I've gathered...
And lots of power shards in there.
Yes.
How much rubber do we want?
That's a very good question. So... it's 12 per computer. So the minimum amount would be 1,200. But if you bring as much as you can carry, then we'll just process all of it into computers while we're let it running. And I'll go and get some quick wire by the looks of it. Although I haven't got a lot of space for quick wire. I'll go and dump some stuff and then do that. Whee, there we are.
I'm going to be very boring with the fix-it tickets.
8, 10, 12.
Counted, we can complete the first 6. Well, most of the first tits up. Most of the first 6 tabs are already done.
Yes.
But we can just buy that out now.
Yeah, completely.
Leaving us the fix-it specials.
Yes, perfect. Any templates, anything we're missing, from that point of view, go ahead and do it. That is a very good idea. Now the the other quick wire factory, because we have 2, I think.
We do.
If I go up here, so that's that one. Actually, no, it must be the same one. I've got to get some of that. And I'll meet you back. I don't think I'm going to have enough of this. So 2,800, I'm going to need at least 2,000... 3,100, I think. We'll see. See if I can carry that much. I should be able to. Yeah. Happens. Oh, missed. Damn it. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Come on, before I run out of power. No, I ran out of power in the wrong spot. Shit.
Oh, dear.
Ow, that hurt. A lot. That really did hurt.
Bet it did. Where
That was
did you
a proper
come off?
Yeah, don't ask.
Oh, okay. I've just seen it. Yeah, all right.
Right, I need to go along this structure and find the Caterium. Ah, yes, our magnificent Caterium sinking factory. One of
Okay.
which is incredibly slow, because it should be. Is any of this being synced? I think we synced some of it, didn't we? Not synced, boxed.
No, you were sinking the
Cannot
entire lot.
remember.
I was syncing the whole lot.
Yep.
Shit. Oh, that sounds like me. Oh, my word. Have we got a second Caterium? I thought we have a second Quickwire factory.
It's
then.
over by the
Steel.
steel factories.
Idiot.
That's
Right, thank you.
right.
I've got to go over there. Thank you.
That is right. I'm kind of waiting now because I've got all the rubber, but
It's like a war zone. Well,
haven't got anywhere to-
diversified production.
I haven't got anywhere to put it.
Right, so do you know where we're building this stuff?
Presumably over the back where we've got the in and out boxes.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no, the one on top behind the what's it called?
Yes. We know what you're on about.
I don't
Space
know what he's
elevator.
on about. Behind the
Space
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 elevator.
elevator.
We
Up
built
there.
we built the manufacturer-based one because the one downstairs is the one on the, using assemblers. The one upstairs is the one using manufacturers.
It's this
Oh,
one.
up here.
Yes. So we need to convert the recipe in the. If you want to set that up now, it'd be great actually. The
Is
two
it-
manufacturers, if you convert them to,
Oh, you've got the two manufacturer set up, whereas I've got a big overclocked manufacturer set up.
we should have two overclock manufacturers.
That's these two here, right?
If we have three.
I usually do two.
The
because it
ones that are
seems-
doing adaptive control units at the moment.
Yeah, convert them to the. Oh my god, where am I going now?
Alternative computers.
Whichever one it is that uses the the ingredients we've requested.
Caterium computers. Quickwire and rubber and
Yes.
doesn't use the screws.
That is about right. Oh god, where am I going now? Yep, and then just fill one of the inboxes up with. In the little box by the start of that, I put the high-speed, the circuit boards already. And I'm just going to go and get the quick wire. By the longest, most circuitous route I can possibly come up with, it turns out.
Oh, yeah, there's some
I can't
circuit
wait.
boards in there.
I'll tell you what,
6,
I can't
8,
wait
10,
until we've
12.
we've actually got the resources to build all the new Mark III miners. Now they can go back and rebuild all these factories so they look nice.
Are they they're,
We need
they're all they're splitting.
Nitrogen to do that.
We do. We're not far away from it. Right, MAM time.
Is it?
Ooh, hello. We've got steel screws,
Right.
which is, I mean, it produces 260 screws a minute. That's insane. It's a good production rate. It's a very good production rate. But we've also got, you like this, electromagnetic motors.
Electromotors.
Ram's like, electric motor, now!
Yeah, I'm liking the electric motors a lot.
Well, it takes stators and rotors and AI limiters to make motors.
But in reality, then, it only adds AI limiters rather than using crystal oscillators. Does that
But-
sound right?
Oh, for motors?
So,
Motors
Yeah,
are
that's-
normally stators and rotors anyway.
yes, but we've got an alternate which adds oscillators as well for the same
Oh.
speed. So actually what this does is it reduces the amount of rotors you require, adds AI limiters in, and eliminates the crystal. Mind you, it depends how you make the AI limiters, doesn't it?
Yes.
It want, oh, how I say, Ram says it uses 1 extra stator but makes 2 extra motors. Well, that's the thing then, isn't it? All right, here we go. We're going to do that.
It does sound like a thing.
It is now a thing.
Well,
Harry, once again, it's in your hands.
last one that I have so far.
All right, we get to be picky again then.
Yeah, that's true.
This one
Right,
is
up.
going to go through 100 times.
Now, is this actually filling up? Oh, it is filling up the box. I didn't think it was, but it is actually slowly filling up the box. Cool. Right, I need to. Why is that so? Okay.
So, Vim, what are you getting at the moment?
I've got quick wire. I'm on my way back now.
So we
So then we
need
can...
the.
Nothing.
What do you mean?
That's
we
it.
need nothing?
So 1 inbox requires all the rubber you brought.
So we got
One inbox
circuit
requires-
boards somewhere.
Yeah, in the little personal storage box right next to the inboxes. I didn't put it in because I hadn't turned the recipe on. Going over here now. Oh, I think, what's that one doing? That's the blending machine. That's right. So I see rubber on the belts. There goes the high-speed connectors. And then I'm going to put just an inordinate quantity of. This is the input, isn't it? It's another input. Yes, it is.
The 2 bottom boxes have been used.
I'm going for a top box.
Cool. That's it.
Those 2 with me, and then I put a load of that in, and we should start to spit out a quantity over on the far side of computers. Will eventually start turning up. Now we're going to produce computers at what rate? Let's have a look.
Well, we've overclocked the
20 a minute.
machines all the way.
It's 18 and a half.
Yeah.
I mean, we need 110 of them. That's like 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
6 minutes. Ram's doing power calculations. For 40 times 250 overclocked manufacturers. So that's the most you could run, is it? Or is it 50 was the most you could run? Oh, you'd need 10 power stations to actually run them. Okay, makes sense. I'm guessing that means Ram, you can't run turbo fuel. You're going to have to run nuclear, or is nuclear too complicated?
Vim, have you got my stream open?
Nuclear is too complicated.
Ooh,
Oh,
good point.
never mind.
Sorry, bear with me. Ram has pointed out.
You moved, so it won't work anymore.
Oh, sorry, my apologies. I didn't mean to upset.
I noticed a flashing light in the distance, and it was your head bobbling up and down incredibly quickly.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I assume it's not now.
Not now.
Okay. Oh, now I need to do logistics Mark 4. Go. Thank you. Ram pointed out that I need to upgrade the speed of the incoming belts, which is now done. Yes, and the lift. Yeah. Thank you. I wondered why it was stuttering in it. It was like obviously the lift.
We have 12
Make everything
computers
Mark
so
V.
far.
I haven't got any Alclad sheets on me. I don't intend
I'll
to
get
carry them. Well, I don't intend to use them until I need to. Mark 4s are fine. Don't need Mark 5s for it yet. Although, I like the fact Mr. Team has upgraded the outputs, which is a massive 18 a minute max, to be able to cope with 480.
Well, that was what I was
beautiful, mate.
using at the time. That's all it was.
So everything is Mark 4 now. Excellent. Well, why
Most
not?
of
I
my
mean, we're
stuff
at
is
that
Mark
point.
5, I think.
Yeah, it's fine.
But you get to that point, don't you? It's easier.
Well, eventually, yes, we will be at that point, definitely. I mean, I'm not seeing enough stuff on this belt. I'm sure I'm not. We've got 28 so far. Here comes 2. Zoom. Are we not putting quick wiring in fast enough? Is that what it is?
So, whilst we're waiting, tell me
we
about
are.
that Disney program you were talking about.
Oh, you mean the Renegade Now?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, every go watch Renegade Now just so I get a second series. I don't care if you like it or not, just go watch it. I wasn't expecting a huge amount.
Yeah.
'Cause I hadn't heard of it. They seem to release all 8 episodes in one go for the first series, which is a bit weird. A lot of places haven't done that
Mm-hmm.
for a while. And I thought, okay, we'll give it a go. I've seen the advert; it looks interesting, and it's a lot more fun than I expected. I really
That's
like
good.
the characters.
Mhm.
I don't care what they say underneath on the if you watch the advert on Disney on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's so many people underneath it going, it's woke, it's this, that's... Screw that, it's just fun.
I
It
don't
doesn't matter who's in it,
really
it's just fun.
pay much attention to that. I'd like to see the thing first and then make my own mind
Yeah.
up as to whether or not it's good.
I almost kind of didn't want to post the advert in our Discord because
Right.
I'm like... But it doesn't matter because it's only
I
2
had
minutes.
seen the advert, I think, when it was first released. I think I saw it back then, so I
Yeah.
didn't watch the other one again. But it was sort of in my head. And then Noel Fielding posted his thing out about the Dick Turpin series.
Yes.
And
which I haven't
then
seen.
I was more interested in seeing that because it's a comedy and I like comedies. So I watched that this weekend, and it's very good. It's a lot of fun.
I haven't I was the kind of the other way around. I thought I'm going to watch that, but it's Noel Fielding. I like Noel Fielding a lot, but I have to be in the right mood.
No, that's
And
fair
it-
enough, I think. Yeah,
And-
I absolutely understand that.
I was just in the mood for some kind of. I think Renegade now because and it says it's got superhero bits in it. It sort of does, but it's not. I've got a cape. I'm not wearing a cape. That kind of shit. It's much more. Don't know how I describe it. But it's I can't really. It's set in 1700s, like early 1700s, and it's kind of like one of those typical kind of history adjacent sort of things.
Yeah.
Which it kind of uses a bit of that, inserts itself in the gaps where there might be some. There was no 4 stories about this bit, and it's fun as a result. It's not huge. It's just fun, and it's well produced as well. It looks gorgeous.
Well, the reason I
Anyway.
didn't watch that this last week was because I found Muppets Mayhem. And
What about that?
I actually
Yes.
didn't know it was on. I had no idea that it was on. Because I
Didn't know it
don't
existed.
I don't look at Disney Plus very often.
No.
It just tends to be if there's something on, I'll go, I'll watch that at some point. And then I was on YouTube,
I will read
funnily
that in a
enough,
second, Ram.
and
Yep.
saw the music video for the single that they've done from it.
Right.
And it was brilliant. I thought this is you've got have a look at search YouTube for Rock On Muppets Mayhem. It's a really good song. It's a really good rock
Cool.
song, and the whole series is yes, it's very Muppety, but it's also an awful lot of fun.
I missed
and
that when I was a kid.
yeah, and you spend more time with the Electric Mayhem than you previously have done, and it's worth doing
That's
because
cool.
they're all just as well thought out characters as any other Muppet thing is.
Now, Ram said 2 things. One, we need a bit more quickfire, which is fantastic. I'm going to check the box down here and see if we've got any just to hand, because it's easy that way.
Yeah, might be some in there actually.
Of which, of course, why would there be? There isn't, so I have to go and fetch some more. The other thing he said was, poor tractor over there on your compass, complaining of no fuel or no job to do. We don't have any
No
program
fuel.
tractors. It's the low fuel thing that's a bit sad. You are right. Neglected tractors are a sad thing. It's a little bit like having to, pets. Don't neglect your pets, people. Well, back in a sec. At some point, I'm going to redo all these wires. I'm loath to replace all these towers that have got nice Christmassy baubles on though. The Christmas lights, because they
Hang
actually
on, we're out of
don't
rubber. How
appear.
did that happen?
I've
Because-
just gone and grabbed a load more rubber.
Okay, there was some in the box actually. We could have.
Just chucked a shed load in, and it's producing lots. How many computers have we got now?
110.
That's that's precisely what we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back with this quick wire. We'll leave it running, and we'll go and make some manufacturers and
Make some noise
our fuel things.
and some noise.
Yes. We'll burn some fuel.
To be fair, when you said we need X amount of rubber, that's how much rubber I brought back. So,
Yes. Well, that's it. I just brought as much as my inventory at the time could calculate and concentrate.
I've just put all the rubber from the box downstairs upstairs to process.
That's
Or
fine.
a good chunk of it. If you could fill the box back up again, Harry.
No, I've just put it all in this storage container as well.
All right,
So that'll be fun.
that's fine.
Everyone look equal to
That's all right.
that for me. So that. Right, I've now got far too much quickwire in here. Lots of
There.
how many circuit boards are left in here?
That'll
Oh,
be
loads.
fine.
Ma'am.
Right. What's
Or
in the...
So sorry. It just tickles me. Right.
plastic plating, crystal beacons, or radio connection units?
Another recipe for that. We've got 3 for that now. In Discord Pix videos, you need to pay attention. Play it on stream, please. Oh, let me have a look in a second. I'll see if I can do that. It might take a bit more extra work. Oh.
Don't
The
know if you can
Muppets
play things
Phenomena,
on stream.
we are not allowed to play it because of copyright, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll forget the beacons. Don't worry about that.
That is
Forget the smart
something.
plating as well.
That is something that I have seen before, and it's a. I mean, I'm kind of across the Muppets.
There's a link in
stuff,
chat. So you can
usually.
go and find it in our Discord. That's the
Yeah,
easy
go
to
and
do.
find it in
I
Discord.
can't play it on here, but yeah.
Love to. If we could play stuff on stream, I'd have been playing the new music from Muppets Mayhem.
You'd hear a lot more. We go back to the old days where we had lots. We have like we had our bot used to run music into the channel, and you could pick your favorite YouTube hits.
I'm wondering
That's
actually if that
Good look
might-
at it out of your head. Is it Phenomena
Yeah.
level?
It is Phenomena, funnily enough.
Excellent.
It's on
Now,
the
do
Ed
we want
Sullivan
this radio
show.
control unit.
Not really?
I think right now we don't care.
No. It doesn't
We're not
feel
far
it.
away, but I think there's probably better things we could get. So I'm happy to cancel.
Start
that
it again.
one. Done.
See what we get next.
He's already done it. Excellent. Indeed. Oh, are you? Are you really? Suits you, sir. Digging a hole. That's a
Now-
full-sized hole.
I'm wondering
Hold on a
if
second. Who
in
did
the
that?
future, if not, that was CJ on my channel.
Ah, well done, CJ.
I'm wondering if in
Yeah.
the not too distant future, there might be a way of streaming songs again because YouTube.
By the way,
now,
should we travel while we're talking?
we can travel while we're talking. I've grabbed all the computers, by the way.
I'll grab some as well.
Okay.
Let's go.
What do I want to do? YouTube have just had signed a deal thing that lets
Yeah.
people do cover songs without having to have a mechanical license.
Okay.
And if Twitch did a very similar thing, it might very well be possible to do the same thing only with paid tracks.
Why did you come off there?
Me?
Oh, that was you.
Because I'm thinking about geothermal generators. I mean, who doesn't?
That's, who doesn't? Yeah,
Obviously.
exactly.
It's like, yeah, we only need 8 supercomputers for each one, and now we have a supply of computers.
There will be a
Surprise.
supply of computers, yes.
Supplies. In fact, I'm going to go and
Yeah.
fetch a load more circuit boards to feed into the machine.
Yes. Because we are making quite a lot of circuit boards a minute, so that's not a bad shout.
And to make my high-speed connectors I need for it. But I can
Can I
start
jump off
getting
here?
slightly more power.
Go this way and just scoot over this way a bit.
If I don't fall off.
Right. I want to just size one of these bad boys up. It's not permanent. I didn't bring motors. Fudge!
I've got 128 motors.
That's just the right amount.
Is it just the right amount?
We need 15 times probably 11. So you
Okay.
maybe
So it's
10.
about-
So
yeah.
you're close. You're
Not
close.
bad. I have gone completely the wrong way, so I'll be there in in a
No worries.
second.
I will do.
I
Well, while
wasn't
you're doing
paying
that,
enough
I'll do more
attention.
piping.
Yes.
I'll do some. The inputs are done. The outputs. I'll put an output in the wall here because we can. And we've got nice unmarked
Grave.
Mark II and Mark I pipelines now, which is lovely. Don't ever use the first one. I'm going to delete that. And delete that. Place. That. Like that. That makes more sense, doesn't it? That's a good thing. Cool. And then we can probably run this all the way along. This all the way along here. Have no doors in at the lower level. Actually, the way up, isn't it? So maybe that should be interesting.
Hello.
You've arrived, right? If you want to come down here, do you want to try and place one of these fuel generators?
Power,
Nice
isn't
logo.
it?
I should go and grab that. Yes.
Fuel. Jesus,
No.
that's big. No. You know what
Why
I
not?
haven't got?
What's
I
the
haven't
have?
got any rubber, and I haven't got any heavy modular frames.
Right, 1 second then. Let me just
Because I
Load to
didn't
the
think
floor.
about those for some reason.
can't imagine why. If I give you all of mine, there you go. There's a stack. That's all I've got on me. Hopefully you've got bag space. Excuse me, bag space.
I have got bag space.
And then attempt once more. Okay, so
Fuel generators.
turn the input towards us like that.
So that's there.
Yeah, there's about right, isn't it?
How many of
why
these do we need?
As many as we can fit. 23.
Oh, well, that's
20,
two then.
20. Yeah, exactly. Now, 1 second. Let me just start concreting. I'm going to get in the way for a second. Oh, they're fours. Okay, fours are okay, and then we'll change it to ones in a second. And we'll adapt our way across this land as we do. Let me get the chainsaw out. I can't chainsaw. Oh, I can chainsaw those. I don't need to blow them up. Oh, that's all right then.
Oh, God, I've placed that wrong, I think. There's a lump in this one, and it's causing a bit of a problem when you try and place it.
It's not a disaster. What you might find is if you can... Yes, if you get it in line, that'd be fine, because pipes are easy to maneuver with that, isn't it?
But I then have to place the next one further on.
No, 1 sec. Let me just do some eliminating for a minute. I'm right in the way. I can't do it while you're building. Damn it.
I could get this out of the way for a sec so that you can...
Why is it not letting me do what I want to do? Right, 1 second. Place it out of alignment. H to hold and nudge it. Oh, you can nudge. Can you nudge things vertically down though? That'll work. Okay, 1 sec. Let me put the floor back in again. Right, there you go. I'm getting out of the way. That looks right. The green line says it's okay.
I can't place it where I want to because it's encroaching the other one's
Yeah, okay, go
clearance.
back. That's it. That's perfect.
Have to do it there.
That's the same as all the other ones.
It's not.
But flat out of alignment, nudge it to do it. Was it too high? No, it's the right height. It's gone down.
Yeah, but there's a gap. Have a look at where the gap is on the... Oh, maybe there
Yeah,
isn't.
compare all of them. They're all the same.
Okay.
There is a small gap for all of them because... Well, actually, that one doesn't have a gap.
No.
How come that one doesn't have a gap? But further along they do.
I don't know. I've been placing them based on the box.
No gap.
No, hang on. No,
Oh,
I
it's-
know why. No, it's this one that's a bit higher. Has a gap
Yeah.
because it needs to have a gap. I don't know why. It doesn't make
Oh, a
any
second.
sense to me.
1 second. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, and then, okay.
But the next one... There we go. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Now, if you now try and align against that one, you should be okay. I hope that's right. That's better. Yeah.
That's much
It's
better.
using the control key to get it lined up. That's the challenge. Can we get another one on there or not? Not quite.
No,
so
we
let's look at
can't. Not,
this.
not at all.
No, but how much space do you need? Is it one platform? Yeah.
We could do.
Just one row.
See what happens
How
here.
more can we get in? What I'll do is, rather than doing them with the 4 blocks, I'll say, well, because of the slope, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be really annoying. Bear with me a second. Sorry about this.
The floor is too steep.
It is because I'm being an idiot. So bear with me a sec. And we'll just do the old single floor because there'll be a gap underneath it, but because of the roadway, we don't need to have the gap. So what we can do, go for it. And then what we can do underneath here is use walls, because I like using walls to do this kind of stuff. It's fun. Then, no, wrong button.
How many of these do we need in total?
Many. 22 and a bit.
And a bit. Well,
Yep.
we've
So how
got
many have you got in there?
7.
7. So on the other side of the pipe, along that gap, do you reckon we can get a double row in there?
I think we might be able to.
I wonder if we actually have done a better job with this. Could have gone too deep? You know what we could have done?
Yeah.
I wonder, how wide are these things?
They're quite chunky. They're 4x4, aren't they?
Hang
on.
2,
1, 2,
3 and a
3.
half.
3.5 by 3.5.
So that's 7, isn't it? 7 deep. I can count. Vim's on the counting trail here. Bear with me a second. 1, 2, 3. We couldn't go 4 wide that way, so we couldn't do that side. But this other side, can we go 4? Can we go an extra 7 across? Ma'am, research complete. Well, we'll find out after the ma'am. Okay, first of all, we've got heavy fuel cable. We've got rubber plates, rubber iron plates. 7 plus the input side. Good point. Well, actually, I'm not thinking along those lines. You'll find out why in a sec, Ram. I'm thinking blocks of 4 with one pipe between the 4 of them. And the other one is electrode circuit boards, but that includes petroleum coke. So that's, again, it's rubber circuit boards. It's not rubber, oil circuit boards.
It's oil circuit boards, yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's not the worst idea in the world. I'm wondering if I don't think we're going to use that wire. That's the thing.
Yeah, I think the wire's worthless at the moment. You might use it in areas where there's not enough of some other resource to make wire.
Yes.
Yeah, Ram's in for the oil circuit boards, definitely. But yes, we've already got a circuit board factory doing stuff, but an oil one that doesn't require copper is interesting. Maybe that's something we could do later. So we do that one then? Or do you want to hold off for a different recipe? Or some other thing?
Let's do that one. Let's do that.
Yeah.
We'll get another one though, won't we?
It's going to be... Right, sod it. We're going to have it. Done.
Okay.
That forced us to adventure if we have to.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to do an adventure next week, perhaps. Depends where we are and
Possibly.
everything, of course.
Right, if we go 7 wide off the side here, can we do 7? How far is 7? Shit, 6 is the maximum by the looks of it. I think it's 6. It's not even 6, it's 5. But it gets wider. Okay. It does get wider. So where is it that we can go 7? Let me go across the... Is it this bit here, maybe? Maybe here? That's 8. That is 7. Right, how far back can we take that? What I'm thinking here, you see,
Yeah.
is that 3.5, we put pods of 4 in.
Yeah, that could work.
And so what we can do is maybe fit more on the side. Actually, can I go even further over that? I think we probably can. If we trim these trees down a touch. Why cram them in there? Why not? I can't bother to walk any further is the answer to your question. That's what it comes. I was just thinking, while it's here, we may as well just build it. Unless you think there's something better to build in this area, which is not probable. Because besides, I like cramming things. The west is open air. That's east, west. Above the streets and houses, maybe.
Rainbow floating high.
That's. I don't know why I did that, but yes. We could go that way. It's full of water, but let's sod it. We'll just get these out of the way and done. See, those areas we can't really use because it's not wide enough. So, Mr. Stephen, can you try and place a singular one of these devices? Probably with the back plate being no further back than that wall there. So this side, other side of the wall.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Come this side. Yeah, no, good.
The other side in the 3D space,
and then put yeah, good point. And then put the input to the middle, away from the pipe.
Oh.
Like that?
Yeah, like that. Yeah, so back up against that. That's it. Pop it
I can't
in.
see where the back. Oh, hang on. Yes, I can. There we go. That'll be there. That'll be it.
No, overlaps. That's gone out the back wall.
Has it? Oh.
Yeah, you were half a footprint too far back. Or no, you're not even half. It's a tiny bit. You're nearly there. Okay, so go to your. That's it. There.
There.
And then try and put another one alongside it. I think this will work.
Ah, well, I am now out of rubber again.
I will be back in a moment. We've got a rubber factory over here with rubber in it that we.
Oh, you're right.
May as well just go steal from.
I'm very close to being out of motors as well.
Have we got enough to make 4 more?
No, I don't think so.
We might have to steal.
In
some of
fact,
the other thing
I haven't got enough motors to make another one.
Oh. Can we steal some from the other row then, just for the minute, temporarily?
Just to see if it works. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just to see if it works, basically. Let me grab some more.
So
rubber.
what I'll
In
do
fact,
is
you
I'll
won't need
go
any more
to
rubber,
the.
will you?
I'll go to the other side of the one that we've placed and farted about with a bit.
That's it. So yeah, if you go alongside that one there, line that one up.
Back up. There we go. And then over the other side as well.
In fact, we could go further back towards me. Shit, I didn't realise it was that much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did we miscount? It's 2.5 wide. Oh shit.
Oh, maybe we did.
Seriously. It's only 2.5 wide.
It's 2.5 wide, not 4 wide. 3.5.
Not 3.5. That means the other side we can cram even more in, but we'll do that in a second. So these could go further back. A whole platform further back.
Or we could build out. But then we'd have to
second.
realign everything. Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not a problem. It's all right. Not an issue. So going by.
I mean, grab. Yeah, I was grab one and have a play and see where you want to place it.
Oh, I got excited all of a sudden. Bro, that rock ledge. Oh, we can do that. Oh, what can we? Hold on a second. Mr. Stephen, you ready for the more explosions?
I am ready for another explosion. I want to see this.
Okay. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use cluster and obelisk. Why not? Stand back. Ready? Where are you?
I'm behind you.
Are you here? Love it. So that means
That's incredible.
it's just a beautiful thing, man. Just a beautiful thing. Sorry. It's it'll go back to the same level the other one will. Aha! On your head. Oh god, it built it really above your head. Shit.
It really did build it on me, didn't it?
That's excellent. Well, at least it sizes it for us to run underneath. That's not a problem. No.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could do that if you wanted to. Just have somebody
for everyone
standing
we build,
underneath
get
each
someone
one.
to stand. That's one way of doing it, I suppose. So that would because I've just realised that there, and then what you do, because I can't afford that, obviously, if I steal another one off the end. And then you'd probably pop one in, like, sort of there-ish. Because they're directly opposite, aren't they, with these pipes, which is excellent. But now we know they're only that wide. Genuinely, we can go 2 wide over this side. I'm sure. Let's have a look. That rock we can't explode. We can go 1 wide.
Oh.
1 extra wide. Okay. So if we take, oops, that. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be up to there. I have to reroute that pipe slightly. But it would work. Hold a minute. I mean, this might seem a little... I mean, the word cram does return in this particular situation, I have to admit.
It is a little bit tight, but it might just work. There was a blue there. I think that might... There you go.
And so we could run it in batches like that, so little pods of 4. So we'd have... That would work, wouldn't it? That'd be all
I
right.
would think so, yeah. I like the idea of little pods of 4. I think that'd be quite nice.
They're little pods of... Little tiny pods of 4. And we could run a... From the output on the other one. Yes.
Run a political party. From...
Oh, God, we could run it underneath.
We could actually... No. No. Can we run it underneath? Because...
Well, true. What we could do is run it underneath just at this one point. So rather than going through a hole in the wall at the back...
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Go straight underneath, split it in 2, and then we can run it either side then, can't we? We'll bring it up out the floor. So if I go for a floor hole... What are we going to do with the crude pipe? Oh, you called it crude.
The crude pipe. We're going to paint it blue.
We are... There it is.
I'm here all week,
right.
folks.
Absolutely
I'm going to jump off now to start cooling my computer down.
Oh, is it really that bad?
I don't know why it's running so hot, but also I'm just running around the factory with not much to do. So,
well, if it's any consolation, my computer's running hot as well. So,
if you come back to the main base today, there will be a little surprise for you on the way.
Ooh.
Oh, excellent!
Well,
I'm looking forward to this already.
Yes, we're not that far off finishing anyway. So, and I need more stuff.
It's that time again.
So it really is that time.
Yep.
Okay, we're nearly there. 1 sec. Right. So if I bring the pipeline floor hole to, let's say, actually I can do it back here. Stuff it. Okay, that's that simple. Ooh. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Okay. And then grab one of these. That's gonna be a bit ugly, actually. You know what I mean.
Out of stuff again, by the way, just so that you know. Okay,
that's good. I'm nearly making sensible choices, but no, I just made a very stupid one. No,
not quite, but just nearly.
Very, very closely monitoring my idiocy.
Very closely guarded, non-sensible choice.
Yes, there we are. So we have 2 separate. We have a split of pipe-like nature.
If we're doing pods of 4,
yes,
I'll start to get some power in.
Oh, there's an idea. Have you got resources for that?
Yeah, I could do that.
Okay, so we may as well. How far can I run that? Just run this along here as far as I can for now. Up to to there. One right there. That's a beautiful thing. And then grab myself a pipeline cross, which should be there. Oh no, that's alright. And then grab one of these. Put there. Make that. Grab that. Oh, I can hear that it started up. There's the sounds of lorries and industrialness started just then.
Did it? That's pretty good.
Oh, wrong thing. Grab that. Nope, wrong thing again. Grab that. Aha! You will not defeat me. Every week we talk computers, and every week we haven't finished it. Very annoying. I mean that sincerely.
This is true.
To all.
We've been talking, but we talked about computers when we didn't need to.
I keep naming the streams about because we're going to get computers this week, and it never actually happens.
But you're closer to getting computers this week, right?
Maybe.
Next week, well, the next factory doesn't. The whole point of us doing this fuel thing is we can't make that factory work without this burning of fuel.
Yeah.
So this is an absolute necessity to make that factory function. And it's the last bit. The next time round, we will build 7 manufacturers, which is going to be huge, obviously.
Hmm.
And then that'll be it. So
we
should
building
have
things to burn fuel at the moment.
Yes, of which we have constructed a total of 8. Thanks,
Nice.
Mr. Steven. The power of 8 compels you. If we get these 22 finished tonight, it'd be brilliant. What else do we need to make them, Mr. S? Is there anything I can set up to do that now?
No, I don't think there is. I think once we've done
So we've got to run back
power-wise,
and get some more, have we?
it's running back and getting more stuff. Yeah.
In which case, I will do just... I've just noticed we built these. Oh, we are lucky boys and girls.
Are we?
We won't
Why?
be on the next one, though.
Why?
We may have to raise the power towers
But-
slightly.
Okay, right, because?
Well, I'll let you work it out. Uh-oh.
Are they tall?
Oh, I see. Right, I see. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah, okay, that's a definite have to. Okay, I'm going to raise the one at the far end and cross my fingers it's enough. I'll go do that now. while you're doing the power.
Power's done.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, I say that.
Jump
Power's
up here.
nearly done. For some reason. Oh, no, it's gone green. It's gangrene.
Green. It's got a gang of green. I'm going to quickly switch off this oil. 'cause I
Oh,
need to do-
okay. So sometimes it's got power, and sometimes it hasn't.
Oh. Eh?
Yeah, you're playing around with the power, though, aren't you?
No, I'm not
Please
touching
God,
power.
tell me it's that.
No. Disconnect that a second. And there. And there. And there. That. Rubber and plastic are full. Yes, that's what it is. It's because we're not getting a constant flow of fuel.
That'll be what it is then.
Yes, that's
'Cause
exactly.
I tell you what is confusing.
Thanks, Ram.
It's because it says no power. If it said no fuel, I'd be, oh, it needs more fuel.
Yeah. Wrong one. So I just had to move something over slightly so I can delete this without fear of retribution to myself. We're going to go up how many floors? I'm going to go up probably needs to be 2. I got 1 and C, maybe. Let's go 2. Screw it. We'll go 2. Play it safe. We'll worry about the rest of it as we go along. No horror, no fuel. Yes, no heavy oil residue, no fuel. That is the correct issue at hand. Bear with me while I fix the power over this side of the world, because I've just broken it. That's what you do, innit?
Yeah, I noticed that.
No, I need it there. Grab that. So that. Where is it? There. Now, is this tall enough? Is the question. Ah! Hit. I may have just fallen the height. Quickly grab myself some architecture to resolve this issue. Here we go. That's got enough height for now, but I may have raised it into a problem. Oh, no. It's... Oh, I'm going to have to raise the other one. I don't want to do that.
I thought I'll jump on and see what I had. Of course, I haven't got my hook thing. I had the chainsaw, which would have been a bad thing.
Right. I don't care about this for now. We'll fix this again next time. So I will put a quick note. Oop. I'm gonna press the right button. That one. Fix.
I mean, this is all right.
Power line. Fast generators.
We've got 8 generators in, haven't we?
Yes. So, do you think it's quick? We've got enough resources back at base to quickly come back and build 8 more, or do you want to leave that for next time?
I think we probably should leave that till next time, but we could, because I tell you what, we've got to actually craft the motors, and we really should craft the right amount of motors rather than just doing what I did and doing. Oh well, that'll do, and then going and
I'll tell you what we could do. Should we just go and refill the, or we can just fill a box? So we go and refill the computer box before we disappear.
Well, the computers we should have. Well, let's go and have a look. Let's go and see what they're doing. That's a first
resources anyway.
step, isn't
so
it? Yeah, of course. Might as well finish off.
So might as well go back. Let's go back. Here we go. I have yet to watch June 2. Looking forward to that.
When's that out? For streaming?
I don't know. I genuinely have no clue. I'd like to have a clue. But I'm looking forward to that. So I'm holding off rewatching June 1 as a result.
Yes, I still haven't seen June 1. Because I knew June 2 was coming, and it's a continuation. It's the story. I don't mind about June 3 because that was a sequel anyway, but this is one book in 2 movies, so.
I did not know that. I missed it again.
I have got it ready to watch.
I'm trying to think what else I've got. I'm trying to find some new stuff to watch this week. I don't know what is out.
Madam Web has come out.
Oh, what's that on? Is that on?
Well, it's you can rent it on. Can you rent it? I think no, you can buy it on Amazon, definitely.
I'll have to have a look.
But I don't think it's on a network yet, at all.
I want to watch it just to kind of
see
say,
it.
Yeah, I kind of want to just.
I'm struggling to find the impetus to. I certainly don't want to pay to watch it. You know, if it's on a streaming service, that's one thing. But I don't want to pay specifically to watch
negativity around it, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think it. I don't know, maybe given time. I don't think it's very good. That's the thing. The people who said it isn't very good seem to be the people who I kind of trust when it comes to movies. And there's a lot of, well, you know, who did you make this film for? Because nobody seems to want to watch it.
We will see.
But I've been interested in the idea of it since it came out, so I'm going to have to watch it.
What I'm going to do, Mr. Ed, because I do this occasionally, the machine that downstairs is making automated wiring, I'm going to convert back to making motors temporarily. So you know we have another one of those setups downstairs which makes stuff. I'm just going to set it running, make motors, because we're going to run out otherwise again next week.
Are you back in the main base already?
Oh
Yeah.
shit! What did I miss? Good
There's
point.
something on the way.
Damn it!
It's
Right,
not
I
very-
did see it. I just didn't think.
I
You
need to.
didn't think much of it. It's just past the batteries if you're going back out.
Okay, 1 second. Take all of those. Not them. Actually, those as well. Take all. Right, 1 sec. In. Go. And then. Now, oh, yep. Take all of those. That one. Put all that one in there.
I am standing on it.
That. Crap. Okay. Is this not working? I can't hear things happening. Oh, it is happening. Okay, cool. Right, let me come back because I don't know where you are. What am I doing? Right, hold on a second. What was here? Obviously, I've seen the battery pack already. Mr. S should be this way. Oh, no, that. Yes, I did see. Are you standing on it? Are you where I think
I am
you are?
standing on it. I'm standing on. I'll let you have a look at it to see what it's actually.
It's
what it actually is.
huge.
Yeah.
It is tall.
Is there more? Is it one of these ones with extra nodes around, or does it just stand there and do?
There's just one node.
just does.
It just stands there and does.
What's it? How much does it generate? Oh wow!
Between 50 and 150.
Oh, I see. So it builds up to 150, and then it hits a point and then backs down.
50. Yeah.
So it fluctuates. That's cool. That's a good thing for filling up battery packs. Funny enough.
Yes. So you fill that battery pack as a capacitor, and then it drains it when it's lower.
Oh, that's quite neat. I quite like that. Oh, I quite like the noise it makes as well. Lovely. Right then, should we give up there then, lads?
I think we probably should. Well, let's see if there is some resources that we can gather, so we're kind of ready to go next time.
Well, I've filled the machine that I've got making motors. I've done that.
Okay, that's great.
Let's go and see how many computers are actually built and see whether we need to chuck a load more in, because obviously it's 5 computers per jobby.
Per jobby.
We jobby.
It's a lot. It's 15 motors per thing as well.
We do have 311.
Okay,
And
that's a good number of
system.
computers. So that is because I've still got some computers left. I've still got 27
Why is it
computers
stopped?
left.
What has it run out of? Because it looks good to me, but I think it's maybe a visual glitch.
It
We're
is
out of
no,
quick wire.
yes. I was just about to say it's run out quick one.
So we could do with just backfilling the quick wire very quickly. Should we go and do that now? It's not very far
Yeah.
away.
I'm going to go and
I'll
grab
wait
some rubber because that's the other thing that we're going to need.
Okay, am I going the right way now? No, I had to go the other way. Made it just.
Let's just see fuel generator. That's what it is.
I don't mind until I kept saying there's better ways of routing this power. I do need to change it so we get to places faster. I'm going to build a hub at some point.
An herb.
An herb.
An herb.
For which I will enlist, obviously, everybody's assistance.
Hmm.
I don't need that in the end, so screw it. Wee donk. We've not got an awful lot of stuff label here still. Oh, I didn't clear my bags in. Damn it. Just quickly sort that. I don't think I can just dump quickly. Isn't there a recycling point around here somewhere? Can I put a box on to recycle things? Oh, looks like a recycling box. That's a recycling box. Anything I don't need right now. Let me just drop a little bit of concrete. Yeah, that's good. And the leaves. Nobody needs leaves. Not leaves, flowers, petals, whatever they call themselves. Ah, no! Stop it. Betrayed by my own zipline thing. Right. Okay, I have quick wire. I am returning. I'm looking forward to going back to places and making them, Mark III in the miner, and then finalising the buildings.
Yes. Yeah.
Making it all look a bit more designed. Deliberate, I think. We don't design deliberate.
Well, design does kind of work, doesn't it?
Well, it's us. I'm hesitant
That's
to give
true.
us anything positive.
That is true.
Alright, I think that's the right one. So, sort by that. I need to keep those two on me. So I have replenished a supply of the fastest wire we have. So we're back up and running again for a little while. We are running low on rubber, you are right. I've got a bit of extra on me, so I'll pop it in there, there we go. But plenty of space for more. And circuit boards, we still have another 650 circuit boards plus. So our supply of circuit boards has not dried up. Which is marvellous.
Right, I'm going to take 4 stacks of rubber.
Okay.
No, I'm going to take, 3 stacks of rubber.
Okay.
And I'm going to need the rest for motors and computers.
Well, we are up to, I don't know.
Because I haven't got, I'll grab what computers I can, but I need some motor space as well, because it uses a hell of a lot of motors per machine.
It does. This machinery has already made an extra 150 motors while we were running around. So that's excellent.
I'm going to go properly now, so I'll speak to you tomorrow.
See you
Thank you, Harry.
tomorrow.
See you
Have
tomorrow.
a great rest of your day.
Absolutely, Mr. S. I will meet you back at in the base.
Right, I've got enough space
Interesting. What is that up
for
there?
250 motors. Is that enough, do you think?
Who knows? What is this? We've got packaged nitrogen gas there, loads of it.
Is that a gerbil thing, do you think?
It might be, Intrigue. Underneath the one of the power poles, there's just packaged nitrogen gas. It's really confusing.
Oh, okay.
There's just a double height packaging thing with it in, which is weird. Where are you? You are not far away. You
I'm
are on
not
top
far
of me
away.
or something?
No, don't think so.
Mothman.
Are you on top of me?
No, I'm going to fly over to the computer
Right.
production. So I.
Oh, okay, well, I'll see you over at computer
Oh, there
production.
you are. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Nice to see you. Should we cease to exist in this
I
location?
yes, I think this is probably the place where we shouldn't be anymore.
Excellent. We're back tomorrow, though, aren't we?
We're back tomorrow. Yes, we're back tomorrow playing some SnowRunner, which is my favourite stream of the week because it is so damn silly. I really can't wait for... And I've got a new toy to try, which will not do very well because I bought the Atom last week, so...
Oh, cool.
I've got to try that out, although I've upgraded it completely, and I don't think it's going to be anywhere near some of the other Azovs, to be fair. So we'll have to give it a
but that's part of the
test.
fun.
It is. That's exactly right. So we will do that tomorrow from 7 o'clock. Come along, have some fun. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.